go. I can't sleep at night. Sometimes I feel my grandma calling me. Walk in and greet the mic. They hear me clearing. It won't talk to me. I pull up bean tonight. My coat ain't spilled. I just wiped out the seat. Niggas ain't thinking right. Go for some skrill and then get out the street. How am I supposed to feel? My bro got killed. It's something about tall as me. I still send y'all for real. I'm coping still. But at least my dog at peace. Mom be posting still your photo reels and she be calling me. I can't slow more chill. I know they still be putting they all in me. Nigga gon' spin and do it, yeah. Nigga got gin and shoot it, yeah. Nigga gon' bend and prove it. I'm in Houston, starting to feel like home. Nigga gon' spin and do it, yeah. Nigga got gin and shoot it, yeah. 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home. Yeah, 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home. Yeah, 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home. Think about back in school, ain't had no loot, but we had polo boot. Shit I had to do for bragging proof and to get my soldiers through. We took slap to school with maggots too, like niggas ain't know the rule. Can't be lacking food, not at the school, that one nigga gon' blow at you. LV bag and suit, my glasses too. I ain't no fashion dude, I might pull a color in this bitch. That make back with cool, square business. Fucking with that, ain't no rabbit fool. I just told my business partner, set up shop in Baton Rouge. $250,000 in this duck, need my cash in blue. I done did some shit that I ain't proud of, but the family cool. Bino, when that man, you shoot them samples, check the fabric too. We ain't falling out, cause that's a loss, that's when the family feud. I got 4G flowers on my jaw, that's a cannon too. I propose to sparkle that my dog, she understand me too. I put diamonds all around her brow and shit her hand a fool. I'm that same nigga from that north, but my band's improved. Nigga gon' spin and do it, yeah. Nigga got gin and shoot it, yeah. Nigga gon' bend and prove it. I'm in Houston, starting to feel like home. Nigga gon' spin and do it, yeah. Nigga got gin and shoot it, yeah. 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home. Yeah, 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home. 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home. Yeah, 1 a.m. in Houston, all this Florida, starting to feel like home.
Hey, motherfucker. Nigga, we back in this motherfucker, man. Hey, listen, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure that my mic is on first. Hold up. All right. We good. Man, hey, listen, bro. It's been a minute. Shit, I ain't did a live stream in 2 weeks? But god damn it, I gotta be honest with y'all. It feels good to be back. Yes, it does. It definitely does feel good to be back. Man, I missed y'all, man. I miss sitting in front of this camera and in front of this microphone. And god damn it, I feel amazing tonight. And hopefully you niggas feel amazing too. So I ain't gonna lie, your boy is a little tired, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Damn it. We here. I laid down for a little bit and then I almost have fell asleep. I was this close to falling asleep, niggas. But something said, Kev, you got to get your ass up. You got to hop on this damn live stream. God damn it, I made it. I'm here, nigga. Shout out to the Gatorade gang. Yeah, the lower sugar one too. I don't know if y'all have ever have tried these, but this is the Gatorade. This is the Glacier Cherry. I don't know if y'all can see that. And it's like the lower sugar one, right? So I'm not a fan of the whole Gatorade Zero shit. I think that zero shit is horrible, bro. Like that shit is trash money. But the lower sugar ones aren't bad. Like they really aren't bad at all. So there's been a lot going on within the world, within pop culture, and within politics, and within all of that stuff. There's been just a lot of bullshit, bro. Jay-Z had dropped a trash ass freestyle, bro, and I mean awful. And I know that a lot of people are like, well, you know, Kev or whatever, like he was out here responding to responding to freaking like Dame Dash and to Jaguar White, like and all his critics, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That shit was garbage, bro. And to be honest with you, Jay-Z has not dropped Jay-Z has not said a freaking hot line in a minute. I don't give a damn with nobody, bro. I ain't heard shit good for real from Jay-Z. But take this with a grain of salt, because I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that Jay-Z is severely overrated. Like, I mean severely overrated. Bro, whenever I heard that damn Jay-Z freestyle, this is exactly what had popped up in my head.
Skinny, man. You tell me this shit just fell out your pocket, man. Skinny. Hey, bitch. You tell me this shit fell out your pocket, man.
That's what I thought as soon as I heard it. I was like, bro, what in the flying fuck is this? What is this? Shit was ass cheeks. And then you got all these people out here gassing. I'm like, nah, bro. And then this nigga had came out here with fucking Black Panther afro. Nah, dog, bro. Come on, ho with the afro. Tell me that this had fell out your pocket, man. Please, matter of fact, one more time.
Man. You tell me this shit just fell out your pocket, man. Skinny. Hey, bitch. You tell me this shit fell out your pocket, man.
Hey, tell me that this shit have fell out your pocket, man. But I do want to say shout out to the people that are in here, who came in here early to come and fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to this person. Mario Azama said Trump 2028. Hey, that is a fact. That is a whole fact. Shout out to my nigga Donald Trump. You feel me? Oh, this person said slap chopper said jail Trump and all PDF protectors. Hey, listen. Now, I do agree with half of that statement. I think that all PDF protectors need to be locked the fuck up. I think that everybody that is a PDF, matter of fact, I won't even say jail to them. If you are a PDF, goddammit, I wish you nothing but the absolute worst. And when I say the absolute worst, I think that y'all know what I'm trying to say. Hey, tell Jesus, God, the devil, or wherever it is that you may be going, that I said what's up. Now that we off Jay-Z's trash ass freestyle. Oh, Mal said Jay-Z is past his prime a while ago. That is a fact, bro. And to be honest, bro, like I think that Jay-Z may have, and this is just in my opinion, I think that Jay-Z only has, I'll say, maybe 4 good songs. And listen, bro, I know that y'all are like, bro, this nigga Kev is crazy. I think that Jay-Z realistically only has 4 good songs. Let me see. Song Cry, that is a classic. I would say, damn, what's it called? On the Run with him and Beyonce. See how hard I gotta think, nigga, just to find 4 good songs by Jay-Z. I would say Song Cry and On the Run. Nigga, that might be it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gonna ask me and Jay-Z are not I like the one with him and Linkin Park. I thought that one was dope. I don't know shit. I'll let you know. Somebody said, oh, who is this? Fermi. I don't even know how to say your name, bro. But hey, listen, I do appreciate you for coming through. Do you know Trump is racist? How is Donald Trump a racist? How? Now, listen. I will say this before you come up here questioning me about Donald Trump. Listen, you are not the first person to question me about Donald Trump's quote unquote racism, and you will not be the last. Now, if I do give you the opportunity to come up here and to talk to me about Donald Trump, please have all of your facts together. Please do. Because I love cooking liberals. I do. Please have all of your facts together. I don't want to hear nothing that you had heard on TikTok. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Please have your facts together. Because I hear a lot of people say this. They're like, man, you know that Donald Trump's a racist, man, and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? The MAGA and all this stuff. Tell me how. Tell me how. But anyway, speaking of racism, I'm actually glad that my man right here had put that inside of the comments. But shout out to you. And so somebody has sent me this clip, right? Somebody had sent me this clip. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Somebody has sent me this clip, and this actually happened. I want to say this was maybe like a week ago or some shit like that. But the rapper David Banner, right? David Banner is a rapper, and he is from Mississippi. M-I-double-L, crooked letter I, P-P-I, whatever. And David Banner was actually a really good rapper, you know, back in the early 2000s and I would say the mid 2000s, which I am a fan of David Banner, right? But when the person has sent me this video, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? Listen to this dumb shit that this nigga had just said. In fact, let me make sure that the volume is all the way up so that y'all can hear this. Listen to this.
Are you a racist? Am I a racist? No. You have to have power in order to be a racist. I may be a bigot. I mean, I might be that if you want to call me something. I'm not, but I'm just saying what people won't tell you about the word.
Now, listen at what he said. The first thing that came out of his mouth was that you have to have power in order to be racist, right? And to that, I say this, right? There are lots of black people in America that have power. There are millions of black people. Well, I won't even say millions, but there are thousands. I will go on to say that there are probably 100 to maybe 200,000 black people within America that actually have power. And to be honest with you, there may be more than that. So you mean to tell me, David Banner, that these black judges do not have power? Black judges do not have power? That all of these black prosecutors that are out here that are inside of courtrooms, that these people do not have power? Hell, I would even say a black police officer has power. These black people who are within these positions, they have an incredible amount of power. They could make a white person's life a living fucking hell if they wanted to. Hell, I would even go on to say a black bailiff that is at a prison. That person has power. So you mean to tell me that all these black folk out here, who is a bailiff, a judge, a police officer, a prosecutor, that none of these people have power? Come on, David Banner. You cannot be that crazy. And y'all know what? I always say this, bro. I think that black folks are some of the most racist people ever. And I know that may come off as some type of surprise. And I'm not saying that white people are not racist either, because trust me, there are lots of racist white people. But let's not sit out here and, you know what I'm saying, let's not act like niggas are not out here being racist too. Let's not do that. Is my internet fucking up? Hold on, wait. My shit choppy? Oh, you know what? Hold on, wait. Let me. All right, there we go. All right, so I had to fix something real quick regarding the internet because I noticed that my shit was over here chopping up a little bit. But yeah, but let's not act like black folks are not racist too. Come on, man. Like this whole power argument that niggas be out here trying to make, bro. Let's stop the bullshit, bro. Everybody has a little bit of racism in them, and there's nothing wrong with actually calling it out. I see color, goddamn it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I see color. I see color. You see color. Your grandma see color. We all see color. I'm gonna let them finish.
The word racist is, in order for you to be a racist, I can't stop white people from shopping at no grocery store, can I? I can't stop them from going to no club or no school, can I?
See, this is the dumb shit right here. He said that I can't stop a white person from going to a school. I can't stop a white person from going into a grocery store. David Banner, newsflash, can't no white person stop you from doing that either. Can't no white person stop no black person from going into a grocery store just because they are black. Just because they are black, they cannot stop you from going to a school. Let's stop the bullshit. Cause hey, listen, if y'all find a grocery store that is out there turning away niggas just because they are black, let me know. Please let me know. Cause nigga, I am about to get paid like a motherfucker. Tell me, where is this grocery store at where they are turning away niggas just because they are black? I'm gonna sue the dog shit out of whatever grocery store that is. Nigga, I'm gonna come on here with a motherfucking 4K camera, nigga, a brand new microphone, nigga, I'm coming up here with diamonds inside of my fucking MAGA hat. Let me know, where is this grocery store at? I'm showing up. Well, I can't stop a white person from going into a motherfucking grocery store. Nigga, no white person can stop you from doing that either. Just because you are black. Come on, bro. You know what I think? I think that niggas just make up shit inside of their fucking head. And a lot of it just be bullshit. Like I don't know where niggas come up with this type of ideology from, but it's like, bro, we got to stop this bullshit, bro. Let's think about what we are saying before we actually say it. And if I'm wrong, please tell me. I want to know if I'm wrong. Cuz I've been all over this country and I have not seen not one white person stop a black person from going into a school or going into a grocery store just because they are black. If that's the only criteria if that is the only criteria that we are out here going by, just like the great brother David Banner said, just because they are black, let me know. Please, somebody, please. And I know that it's going to be some nigga somewhere where, you know, like they just don't flat out or whatever, right, tell you that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, right, just because you black, you know what I'm saying, like they put it inside the paperwork or they do this and that. Let's stop this nonsense, dog. Let's stop this. I had a nigga tell me at work the other day, bro, this nigga had told me, listen, And this is what I be talking about, how niggas just be out here coming up with dumb shit. This nigga had told me, oh, let me turn this off. We was at work and the topic came out, had came up about us talking about women, right? Now, it ain't no secret that whenever men get together, 99.9% of the time, women are going to come up, right? And somebody has said, hey, bro, listen, look, do you date white women? He said, no, I do not. And so, you know me, goddammit, I love the white women. Listen, though, I love me a beautiful white woman. Goddammit, that ain't no secret. But I said, why not? And you know what this nigga said to me? He said that it is because they don't understand what we have went through. And I was like, damn, dude, whatever. Like, so what do you mean by that? He said, like, that if I come in the house, like, and I tell my girl that's a white man, that some white man had called me a nigga today. This is exactly what he said to me. He said that I tell my girl that some white man had called me a nigga today. And my response was this: damn, dog, like you just got white people coming up to you, calling you a nigga? How often does that fucking happen to you? Because that shit never fucking happens to me. And then he gave the typical nigga response. Well, they don't flat out come out and say it, you know what I'm saying? Like it is how they fucking treat you. Now, bro, listen, bro. I have not had very many problems with white folk. Now, and this is no lie, bro. Most white people that I meet are friendly, like they are helpful, like they always speak to me, like they always be like, hello, sir. How are you? I'm like, bro, I don't want to be nowhere around any of these white people that you fucking see. If they just walking up to you, like, and they are just calling you nigga, like, bro, what the fuck? Niggas they just be making up shit inside of their fucking head. I'm like, bro, white people are not out here calling you nigga, bro.
I can't be racist. I don't have no fucking power. You can't be black and be racist if you know the true root of the word. I study every day of my life.
This nigga ain't studied shit. And David Banner, listen, bro, look, I fuck with you, David Banner. But this is bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
Way black people can be racist. Now, if you want to look at the word racist in the way that most people think of it, which I don't, Marcus Garvey said, and this blew my head off. He said he doesn't have a problem with white people's racism. He has a problem with black people's lack of racism.
Do you agree with that though, David Banner? That he has a problem with black people's lack of racism? I get so sick and tired of talking about race, bro. This shit, like, it's getting to the point, like, to where it makes my fucking balls itch, bro. Most of the time, like, whenever you start talking to niggas, like, for some reason, racism always come up. Police brutality and all this other stupid shit. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Nigga don't want to hear none of that bullshit no more. None of this victimhood shit, none of this or whatever, right? Police brutality. It's just dumb shit. Interracial. Like, man, shut up.
If we thought of ourselves and put ourselves first the way that they do, then we would be just fine. But we put everybody before we put ourselves in anything, dude. So maybe we should be.
So maybe we should be racist. Listen at what this nigga had just said. Bro, man, come on. Nigga, come on, man. Like, bro, this shit don't make no damn sense, bro. Don't make no fucking sense. And what this nigga say? So this is the dude that said, that do you know that Donald Trump is a racist? He shared a video on Twitter where Obama appeared like a monkey. And let me say this too. That is another black person that has power. Barack Obama. He definitely had a whole lot of power for 8 years, to be exact. But let's get back to this comment. He said that he shared a video on Twitter where Obama appeared like a monkey. All right, sir, you know who else I seen that was in that same video that was appeared just like a monkey? Joe Biden was a monkey. Now, are you telling me that, hold on. Now, are you telling me that Joe Biden is also a black person too? Now, I know that Joe Biden has said like that if you don't vote for me, that you ain't black. You know what I'm saying? But is Joe Biden a black person all of a sudden? Hell, Nancy Pelosi was even a monkey inside of that fucking video. And to be honest with you, Donald Trump did not even post that video. He did not post that video. He posted a screen recording of another video, and the person that actually had posted the video had scrolled, and that was the next video that was actually playing. See, bro, whenever you come up here and you start talking to me about this dumb shit, you need to have your facts straight. Please. All right, so this next story, my cat is bugging me right now. Y'all want to see my cat? Here, look, I'm about to show y'all. Come here, cat. All right, whatever. Well, she had walked away. I guess that she didn't want to be seen on camera right now. But anyways, so this next story is y'all know that I am a huge fan of the death penalty. I think that the death penalty is amazing. I think that it should be a lot quicker. I think that it needs to be swift justice. You know what I'm saying? If it comes out that this person had did some shit that we all know and see, and it's like to the point to where this person is 100% guilty, and I think that shit needs to be done on that day within the next hour. Let's go ahead and carry it out. And this person right here had did some fucked up shit, and we about to watch it together. I cannot stand people who do shit like this. I can't. And this happened in my city, the city that I love so much. It's the great city of OKC. This happened in my city. Watch this shit.
Race takes a tragic turn over the weekend.
News 4's Lauren Henry talked to the family of the victim. She's here in studio. And Lauren, I know they're hoping changes will come to stop that racing along Northwest 39th Street.
Kevin, Alley, that's exactly what they're hoping for, and it's a tragic story. The family of those lives were cut short. They want to see racing along Northwest 39th Street come to a complete stop. You can still see the marks on the road and the ground from the moment the vehicle carrying Max Gonzalez's family was hit.
Look at that car. Look at that car. All because you want to go out here and you want to street race and be a fucking idiot. Terrible.
Behind during a street race.
They were intoxicated and racing, and at that point it was like they don't have their common sense.
Gonzalez's mom, sister, niece, and his two nephews were in the car. They were returning home from a birthday party when the accident happened. His mom and nephew were killed. His sister.
This is a sad ass story. A sad ass story. They just got back from a birthday party. They probably had some cake. They probably had pizza and wings. You know what I'm saying? This little boy had his whole life ahead of him. And these type of stories get to me, right? Because I have two boys myself. And whenever I see shit like this, it really, really pisses me the fuck off, bro. This bitch ass nigga had got into his car and decided that, hey, I am going to street race. Going down Northwest 39th. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have been to Oklahoma City, but Northwest 39th is a busy ass street. And for somebody to get out here and to decide that they are going to street race, these people are out of their fucking mind, bro. Now, within situations like this is where I believe that the death penalty needs to be quick, swift, and within a hurry. This nigga had killed 2 people because he decided that he wanted to go out here and street race. Off with his fucking head, right, nigga, within the next hour. Let's go ahead and question him for a little bit. Hey, after that, done. It's over with. Because now what is going to happen is that they're going to take our fucking tax dollars and we got to pay for this nigga to eat, sleep, shit, everything. Because he has to go through a whole trial. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love due process. I think the due process is one of the most amazing things within America and one of the most amazing things about America. But bro, I believe that there are some cases that do not deserve due process. This man that had killed these 2 people does not deserve due process, bro. He don't. The only due process that this person deserves is to get their head chopped the fuck off. That's the only due process.
Mr. and his niece are still in the hospital. One of his nephews miraculously escaped serious injuries.
For them to take her away from me, like, dude, I don't know how to live with life. That's my nephew. He's too good. Like, he was barely starting his life.
According to the accident report, 2 cars were racing down the street, slamming into the back of Gonzalez's family's Tahoe. Police say the driver who caused the accident losing.
Look at this nigga. Look at him. And have y'all ever noticed that every time that there is a drunk driving incident, that person that was drunk and driving never fucking dies? Like, and if he does die, like, and if that person does die, like, it is so rare, but they always kill somebody and they end up living. Why is that? I can't stand fucking people like this, bro. People who go out here and just do ignorant ass shit. And this hits home to me because, bro, I drive down Northwest 39th all the fucking time. Well, not all the time, but shit, but enough. This could have been me. This could have been me and my boys driving back from, I don't know, from fucking like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, whatever. And this bitch ass nigga had survived. I can't stand these niggas, bro. I swear to God, I can't. I can't stand them.
His control and crashes further down the street. The other racer didn't stop.
You want to go race? You know, go race properly. You know, not right here in the street where there's people out here just living their normal life.
Northwest 39th Street is a known location for street races. Gonzalez says something needs to change.
What all does it take for people to realize, like, they're taking people's lives at that point, like drinking and driving, like racing at that.
The driver was arrested on complaints of driving under the influence, reckless driving, and second-degree murder. So far, police haven't located the second street racer that fled the crash.
Nah, man, bro, listen, bro. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. It's time for him to go. It's time for him to go. Hey, let's get this done quick, fast, and within a hurry. It's time for you to go, bro. It's just that time. You know what I'm saying? You decided that you cannot go out here and live just like and just be a civil human being. Can you just be a civil American? If you can't do that, listen, bro. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. No, please. I promise. I'm not going to do it again. Well, what's about to happen next is going to ensure that you are not going to do it again. 100% guaranteed that you will not be able to do this again. Hey, listen, they better be glad that I'm not the fucking president or whoever. God damn it. Hey, nigga, this shit crime will be cut in half the first day of my administration. crime will be completely cut in half. Crime was at 70%. That bitch went down to 35% overnight. We offering swift punishments, harsh punishments. Some of the most disgusting, horrible punishments that you can ever imagine. I hope that y'all out there enjoying yourselves while y'all are watching your boy Kev. You know, hey, listen, I'm not doing nothing special. I'm just a fat nigga that stutter, that just loves to talk shit. You know, that's all I do. We gonna take a brief intermission real quick. A real brief intermission real quick.
Girl, it's only you. Have it your way. And if you want, you can decide that if you'll have me, I could provide everything that you desire. And if you get a feeling, yeah, a feeling that I feel, baby, won't you come closer to me, baby? You already got me right where you want me, babe. I just want you, man. How does it feel? Oh, yeah. How does it feel?
How does it feel? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, this shit is insane, bro. It's just something about this drunk driving shit, bro, that just really gets on my fucking nerves. You know what though, bro? I'm really about to start being a lot more consistent with these live streams, man. Work has just been fucking just up and down and all over the damn place, bro. Like, let me see something real quick. Oh, did I get kicked out of here? Oh, that's funny. Hey, and somebody had asked me one time. They said, "Kev, why don't you do a conspiracy night?" And I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, a lot of conspiracy shit like bores me. You know what I mean? Like, and I know that there are some people like who do conspiracies and stuff like that. And shout out to them. You know what I mean? More power to them. You know, if that's the type of vibe that you on. But conspiracy shit, it's just not my thing, bro. It's just, I mean, I can entertain it for a little while, but some people have like 24-hour live streams of nothing but conspiracies, right? And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? If that's your thing, go for it. You know what I mean? But that's not my vibe. That's not my vibe. Now, this next topic, right? So I've been getting into a lot of death row, right? And when I say death row, I'm talking about people that are on death row. So I've been looking at people's or whatever, right? Last meals and people's last words and shit. And I don't know why that stuff is so fucking like interesting to me. But I think that stuff is so interesting, bro. Just to kind of just to look up what people are saying just for their last words and just what they ask for whenever it comes to their last meal. And I didn't even know this, but a lot of people's last meal actually gets declined. So there was this one guy that had wanted like some KFC, so he been in prison ever since like 2001 or some shit. And he finally had got to his execution date. Your daddy Biden was racist and trolling the chat. Yeah, facts, right? Shout Shout out to my nigga Pittsburgh T for coming through. But I've been getting into all these like inmates that are on death row. But this one dude, like he wanted like some KFC and like some fucking sushi or some shit. And they had denied it. And dude, mama had a fit. Like she had went up to the prison yelling and cussing people out and all type of shit. But anyways, so this next story, so this was in the great state of Oklahoma, which is my state. And I never even heard about this case, but bro, I thought that this shit was so interesting. So there was this guy that had killed like his girlfriend and her baby or some shit. And I just thought that this shit was crazy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? How did I not hear about this? You know what I'm saying? How did Kev not hear about this story?
Tonight, we are going in depth on the state's second lethal injection carried out this morning at the state penitentiary in McAllister.
The state of Oklahoma executed inmate Raymond Johnson this morning for the brutal 2007 double murder of a Tulsa woman and her baby. The woman's family says the nearly 20-year wait for the execution only prolonged their pain.
20 years, bro, that shit is downright ridiculous. 20 years? Think about, so hold on, wait. So let me get this straight. This man had killed a woman and he killed her baby. And we had to wait 20 years for him to be put to death. That's the bullshit that I'm talking about that happens within the great state of America. Do you know how much money that this piece of shit has cost taxpayers? Within 20 years, we've been paying for this piece of shit ass person to eat, sleep, and shit, and to clothe. 20 whole years. This nigga should have been dead by the next week. These are the things that we need to be out here protesting. If you do dumb shit like this, nigga, you need to be gone the next week. If there is concrete evidence that this person had did this to somebody, that nigga, he don't need to make it 3 days later. I'm just saying. 3 days gone. He gone. Shout out to my nigga Chill for coming through. Chill 773. Hey, everybody that is watching me, please go and subscribe to my homie Chill. That is my dog right there. But bro, these are the type of things that we need to be protesting. All these niggas want to go out here and they want to talk about Black Lives Matter and all this other stupid ass shit. Like how Donald Trump is trying to strip away black people's voting rights, which is complete bullshit. Anyways, these are the type of things that we need to be focused on. You know how much more money that I could have had on my check if it was not for people like this who sit on death row for 20 to 25 years. No, that nigga needs to be gone within 3 days. 3 days, gone. And just think about it like this, right? All of the people that these people that are on death row outlive. Now you could be sitting at home waiting on this person's execution date because they had did some fucked up shit. Like to one of your family members, right? And you end up dying, and this nigga is still in prison. You end up dying, and you never get to see your, I guess, to get justice for your quote unquote family member. Because we gotta wait 20 years before we can execute somebody. Hey, listen, tomorrow is not promised. Let's go ahead and get this shit done now. Let's go ahead and get it done now.
Fox 23 in-depth anchor Rick Marinon was there to witness the execution and heard the family's frustration.
So it's finally here. Justice has been served for Brooke and Kaya.
Frustration and relief for a day the family of 24-year-old Brooke Whitaker and her 7-month-old daughter Kaya say they waited too long for.
We will always miss Brooke, Kaya, and Andra. This didn't bring them back, but we'll no longer have to see his face on TV. He's no longer associated with Brooke and Kaya. And now I think we can finally begin to heal.
It was back in June 2007 in Tulsa when Brooke was dating Raymond Johnson, who was out on parole for a manslaughter conviction. The two got into an early morning argument when Johnson beat Brooke with a claw hammer.
Damn. A claw hammer? Bro, what the fuck? And first of all, now I'm not talking about the dead here. Now listen, I don't want nobody to get their panties up in a bunch. And I don't know if this woman had knew this or not, but the fact that this dude was out on bond on a fucking manslaughter charge, that should have raised red flags right there. That should have raised red flags. Like, hold on, I don't know if I should be with this person. I don't know. Yeah, he out on bond on a manslaughter charge, and you decide to date this person? No. He beat this woman with a claw hammer, bro. What in the fuck? Damn. Do you know how mad that you actually have to be to beat somebody with a fucking hammer, bro? I don't think that I've ever been that. Well, hold on, never mind. I was about to say that I don't think that I've ever been that pissed off, but God damn it, hey, listen, bro, I definitely have. But I wouldn't do that, bro. Like, come on, man.
Severely wounded with more than 20 wounds to her face and scalp, Brooke begged for Johnson to allow her mother to come and pick up Kaya. Instead, he went to a shed, got a gas can, poured gasoline on her and around the house, and set them and the place on fire.
We'll never forget the fireman who testified at the trial. And he picked up Kaya, and he thought she was a baby doll. He thought she was a burned baby doll. And that's what Raymond Johnson did to Kaya.
In his last words, Johnson said he knew he hurt Brooke and Kaya's family, and he asked for forgiveness.
Yeah, fuck you. There ain't no forgiveness, nigga. I see, and I would say that I can imagine what this family is going through, but honestly, I really can't. And hopefully that I never even feel this type of pain that this family is going through. But this is bullshit. We had to wait 20 years for this. This nigga should have been gone. Should have been gone.
He also hoped that the family could now live with Brooke and Kaya in their memory without his name attached to it. The family says these words were worthless.
It's a little too late for that. He was never remorseful. He's never apologized except for at the clemency hearing when he was begging for his life, basically. So it meant nothing to me.
Johnson's original execution date was set for May 2024, but it was delayed. Short's sister, Andra Whitaker, Brooke's mom, died in October 2024, still not having seen the sentence be carried out.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Tomorrow is not promised for this family in order to get justice for their child, for their loved one. He should have been gone, bro. 20 years, this man has outlived a lot of this child's family members, bro. And living comfortably on death row. Living comfortably. He does not have to worry about eating a meal. He does not have to worry about cooking a meal. He don't got to worry about none of that shit. And meanwhile, her family members are sitting out here dying and shit while this nigga is just laid up in prison. Nah, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
Brooke's family says Andra Whitaker died of a broken heart with all of the delays and the years of waiting. They consider Brooke's mom, Kaya's grandma, to be a third victim of Johnson.
Because the delays and the executions, it used to be 30 days. It was changed to 60 days and then to 90 days. His execution was supposed to be in May of 2024. But because of the delays, my sister didn't get to witness justice.
Oklahoma Department of Corrections Director Justin Ferris said the execution was standard with no complications. As he
Hey, you know what's crazy is that I kind of wish that, you know what, never mind. I'm just gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna keep
Died, Johnson requested a pastor read from the Bible throughout the entirety of the execution, and he began to cry at his death warrant as it was read out loud.
As an agency, we carried out the court orders according to our high standards of professionalism and respect for those in our custody, ensuring dignity for everyone involved in the process.
It took 12 minutes for Johnson to die in his medically induced sleep. A way to die, Brooke and Kaya's family say, was too easy.
I agree 100%. It was way too easy. Bro, he should have went out the exact same way that they went out. He should have went out the exact same way. They should have had somebody come in there with a motherfucking hammer and bash his fucking head in. This is exactly what the fuck should have happened. This piece of shit had killed this woman and her child. Bro, listen, nigga, he should have went out the same way. Bash his motherfucking head in, bitch. And set his monkey ass on fire just like he did to them. Bro, I don't even understand. How could you kill a baby, bro? A fucking baby. This a baby that has done nothing to nobody, that has not harmed anyone, but you get that mad to the point like to where you need to kill a baby. Like, my nigga, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, bro?
Compared to how their loved ones were murdered nearly 20 years ago.
And the damage he did to Brooke and the torture he put her through, the way he died today was so simple. It was like putting a dog down.
There were 4 people in the chamber to witness Johnson's execution on his behalf. They were not his family members, and the Department of Corrections says they did not have information as to who they were. However, Johnson gave them a thumbs up, and they responded with, "I love you." At the State Pen in McAllister, covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marin on Fox 23 News.
When it comes to why a 2007 double murder case sentence took nearly 20 years to...
Oh, yeah, please. I want to hear this. Why did it take 20 years? Why?
carry out, many factors come into play. One factor was a state mandated pause on all executions between 2015 and 2021 after a high profile incident with the drugs used.
The Department of Corrections also points out Attorney General Gettner Drummond asked for 90 days in between executions back in 2024. But even if there had not been a pause, Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler said on In Depth earlier this week, he believes it's time to redo things and get families.
I agree 100%. Hold on, wait. Let them finish.
Justice faster.
Yes, let's get these families justice faster, bro. Let's get this done faster. And you know another thing, there's always some fucking liberal person somewhere that's always like, well, you know what? That might be a little bit too harsh. Man, fuck them. If they on death row for killing a baby or killing some motherfucking like innocent person, some shit, why do they have to go out peacefully? Why can't this shit be as violent as possible? I want to see motherfuckers land on that damn table, shaking, bleeding, burning. I mean, like, why does this have to be peaceful? No, they got to go out here and fall asleep first. Like, so I'm going to give you a little shot inside of your arm that is going to put you to sleep, and then all of a sudden, like, you gonna die. Nah, fuck all that. This nigga had killed a baby, bruh. He need to go out within the worst way possible. The absolute worst way.
But why does it take so long from that trial date to now? Yeah, I'm sure you've seen Facebook comments. You know, it's been such a long time. I don't want to feed and clothe and house this yo, I swear to God, yo, my nigga, God is my witness. I have not watched this video before. I swear to God that I have not seen this video before. This man just said the same exact thing that I said.
Taxpayers do not want to house, clothe, and feed this piece of shit. Why? Why the fuck? Why?
I don't want to feed and clothe and house this person for this long. The taxpayer's been feeding and clothing them for almost 20 years. Why does it take so long from trial, conviction to this?
That's a good question. It's been very frustrating for me. I'm in my 37th year as far as a criminal prosecutor, and that was the drumbeat that was taking place back when I first started in the late 80s and early 90s. Was this, we need to accelerate the process. Now, obviously, it's the ultimate punishment, so we want to make sure before the state actually effectuates the ultimate punishment that every single rock has been overturned. I think it requires a lot of effort on prosecution, posturing up some case where there's some question as to somebody's guilt. I often say you better make sure you're 100% positive that the person that you're trying to get the death.
Bro, I hear exactly what he's saying, but bro, that shit does not take 20 years, bro. Hey, listen, if it's taking a detective 20 years or a prosecutor 20 years to do their job, they need to fire them and get somebody else in there, bro. It don't take no goddamn 20 years to figure out if this nigga had did it or not. Now, yes, I do understand DNA evidence and stuff like that, right? Because a lot of times with a lot of these people, like who be sitting in prison for years and years and years, nobody just has tested their fucking DNA. Bro, I was watching a case, right? Because I watch a lot of this like crime shit or whatever. This man was sitting in prison ever since 1985. And he ended up getting out of prison in 2011 or something like that. Do you know that there was nobody has tested his DNA ever since 1985? Ever since 1985, there was somebody that was put on cold cases or something like that, or like whatever they're called. And they just decided, hey, let's go and test this person's DNA that has been in prison ever since 1985. Let's go and figure out if this DNA matches up with this person's DNA. And come to find out, the man was 100% innocent because they did not have the whatever technology back then in order to match up the DNA. That is some sad shit, bro.
Penalty on is the person responsible for that death. So those cases should be few, in my opinion, few and far between. You should have an abundance of evidence. But, I think the appellate process is always going to look at every single thing. Sometimes it may be things outside our control, the effectiveness of the attorney representing them, not only in trial, but also on appeal. That's raised frequently. Maybe some of the rulings by the judge. The prosecution can do everything right, and then the court makes some determination that there was some error in a ruling on, the admissibility of evidence. So we have to go through a lot of those hurdles in order to ultimately get to this stage. It's unfortunate it takes that long. It seems to me we could probably have that time and still get to the same ending point.
Yeah, bro. We need to cut that in half. 20 years. Shit, hell, even if they had cut it in half, cut that in half, bro. I think 10 years is still a long time. But hey, that's still pushing it to me. But 10 years sound a whole lot better than 20 years. Hell, in California, bro, you be on death row for 30, 40 years, bro. A lot of the people that are on death row that are in California, like they don't even make it to their fucking like sentence real. Because they end up dying in prison just from them being old. Just from either like heart attacks or some shit like that. Cause I don't know what it is, but these fucking liberal ass states, bro. Like they don't want to hurt nobody. They just want to be, peaceful and oh my gosh, yes, he did kill 5 people, but you know, maybe this man has had a changed heart. No, fuck that. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. We're just going to stall him out and we're going to let him live for the next 30 to 35 years. And we'll see, and we are going to find out what happens, man.
But I'm going to respect the process for what it is. I'd like to see a little more accelerated process, but that's going to take coordination not only with the local district courts, the appellate courts in Oklahoma, but also the federal courts.
Like all inmates before execution, Johnson was granted a last meal and was allowed to make a special request.
Johnson ate his last meal at 4:48 Wednesday afternoon.
Boy, this was a straight up nigga, wasn't it? Look at it. Hold up. I got some shit going on. Hold on, my nigga. All right, we back. All right, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right, anyways, man. Like I was saying, bro. This dude right here was a straight up nigga, bro. Look at his last meal. Bro said, let me get 12 boneless chicken strips. They probably had went to Raising Cane's. A pint of gizzards. Hopefully, he had got some hot sauce with him. And fried pickles. Bro, if this ain't a nigga meal, I don't know what it is. Straight up ninja meal.
He ordered 12 boneless chicken strips, a pint of gizzards, and a side of fried pickles.
In addition to the food, he made a special request for 4 packets of hot sauce and 4 packets of ranch dressing.
I knew it. That's a straight up nigga. Straight up.
Now, the state has a $25 limit for the cost of last meals. Unlike in other executions, his last drink was not listed in his media forms by the Department of Corrections.
The state of Oklahoma is already preparing for its 3rd execution of 2026, but because of that 90-day gap we've been telling you about, it will not happen until late summer. But the circumstances are similar to what happened today.
The state plans to execute Carlos Cuesta Rodriguez next. Cuesta Rodriguez was also sentenced to death in 2007, like Raymond Johnson was. The details of the case are also similar to Johnson's, except it happened in Oklahoma County in 2003.
Cuesta Rodriguez also got into a fight with his girlfriend and shot her in the face twice. Some court records show the two had a common law marriage. Cuesta Rodriguez was denied a new trial from the U.S. Supreme Court, and like Johnson, was caught up in the 6-year statewide pause in executions.
The partner.
That's crazy. Shot her in the face. They got into an argument. A nigga has shot her in the face. Terrible stuff, man. Terrible stuff. Terrible. I can't believe it. You know what's fun? Uh, about doing these live streams. This is like a stress reliever to me, for real. This is where I come to find peace at. You know, like I don't. Now there was at one point in time where I got caught up in this whole YouTube shit, like to where, you know what I'm saying, like to all I want to do is just grow and grow, like, and I want to get like monetized and all this stuff like that. But like to me, like being able to get monetized on YouTube, yes, that would be cool, right? But I just be having fun, like for real. I just be having a good ass time. Whenever I turn on this camera, like, and I turn on this microphone and shit like that, like this ain't nothing but fun to me, bro. You know, like I just like coming on here and talking shit. I have a blast doing this with my fucking other right 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 viewers. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just fun to me, bro. And if you fuck with me, fuck with me. I definitely do appreciate you. It's just fun to me. Mal is down there cracking up. Maya, whatever her name is. Yeah. Where do I want to go next? So my homeboy actually has sent me this video. Maybe I should go to this one next. So this next topic is about black fatigue. Yes, I know that we all have heard about black fatigue, which was a popular thing over the past few months or so, right? And I didn't watch this full video, but I did to check it out a little bit. I watched maybe about like 20 seconds of it. And I thought that this was interesting. Now listen to this good old white lady who I think that is actually a very attractive woman. But whenever she opens up her mouth, it just sounds like pure stupidity to me. It sounds like pure stupidity. Let's listen to this shit.
There was a white woman who has now since deleted her video talking about black fatigue and how she and the rest of society are so fed up with the ghetto and ratchet behavior, the entitlement, the victimhood. Her words, not mine. Couple of things. One, black fatigue is a real thing, but it's not what that lady was saying. Black fatigue is the emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by the daily stress of living under systemic racism and its consequences.
This is by far some of the stupidest shit that I've ever fucking heard. I don't need white people telling me about white supremacy. I don't need white people talking to me about how I am a victim of systemic racism. Miss me with the bullshit. If this is systemic racism, the way that I'm living, bro, this is amazing. The way that I'm living, hell, if this is systemic racism, if this is living amongst white supremacy, I'm doing damn good. I'm doing great. If we still dealing with white supremacy and systemic racism in 2026, this is amazing.
So the black community has black fatigue due to the oppression they've lived under in this country since its inception. 2, it never ceases to amaze me how little most white people are willing to look at the true history of this nation and understand that while they personally may not have owned slaves or lynched black people or used black babies as alligator bait or conducted experiments on black people or operated on black women without pain medicine because they didn't think black women could feel pain, they are still benefiting off the society and systems that made those things possible. Racism is deeply rooted in this country.
I get so sick and tired of people talking about this old shit. Now, yes, bad things did happen to black people within this country, right? None of these things are happening today. We've came a whole lot further than where we used to be whenever a lot of these things were happening, right? We can talk about redlining. We can talk about slavery. Hell, we can talk about Jim Crow. Though none of those things exist today. There are more black millionaires and billionaires within America in 2026 now more than ever. Black people, bro, I was looking at some shit the other day. Do you know that there are 20 that there were, I want to say that it was like 40% of black owned businesses that had got started in 2025 or something like that. Hold on, let me see this real quick. What percentage of business owners are black in 2026? You know that 14%. Let me see. Let me make sure I got that right. Black Americans own approximately 3.4% of employer businesses with paid employees, and about 14.4% of non-employer businesses. Miss me with the victimhood bullshit, especially coming from a white person, bro. You know what it is? She has been listening to all of these victimhood Negroes who believe that every white person is racist. I cannot stand white apologists, bro. I can't. Stop trying to tell me about how bad that my life is just because I'm black. My life is just fucking fine. But there's always some dumbass liberal white person who has to come up and be like, you know what? Like, you are black. Your life is terrible. You are a victim of a victim of systemic racism and of white supremacy. Bro, like I said, if this is white supremacy and systemic racism within the way that I'm living, damn it, this is great. This is amazing. Nigga, I don't have to worry about no money issues. I don't have to worry I don't have to worry about no fucking white person kicking in my door. I don't got none of these issues. I drive every single day, and I don't worry about a white person pulling me out of my car like me getting lynched or none of that shit. Never. And I am big and black as fuck. I have none of these problems. And let me let you in on just a little secret too, Miss White Lady. Most black people do not have these problems either. They fucking don't.
From the beginning, we stole this land from the indigenous Native Americans. We brought black people to this country against their will and sold them into slaveries. We ripped their families apart. We have maligned, maimed, and misused the black community since the first ship arrived on the shores of the United States. Do you understand how hard the fight has been to get even a semblance of equality in this country?
Bullshit.
And now, what little progress we've made is being undone by this administration.
Stupid ass bitch, bro. You know what I think it is? I think that she just wants some BBC. I think that she wants some BBC. Or maybe she had got some BBC and it just turned her into a social justice warrior. Now she feels like she needs to fight for all black people. I bet that she got a dashiki inside of her fucking closet right now. I bet you that she got a dashiki, that she got a Black Panther Afro pick that has the fucking black fist on it. I bet you. I bet that she got a fake afro inside of her house, and on the weekends she dresses up just like a Black Panther. I bet my life on it. I bet that she got a motherfucking leather jacket I cannot stand these type of white folk. Why are you coming over here bothering me? Why do you feel like you need to stand up for niggas? Why can't you tell a lot of these black folks, hey, you need to be more accountable? Why are you still blaming white people for why you live in the hood? Why are you still blaming white people like for why you get paid $8 an hour? Why? Why did you go and buy some rims and put them on your car whenever your light bill due? That's the type of shit that I would like to hear white people saying. But this shit, her talking about, you know, white supremacy and all this dumb shit, bro, miss white women, listen, I love you, but save that bullshit for somebody else. Save it.
Trump and this administration has made people like that woman and the many racist commenters on that post feel comfortable to speak so publicly about their racist views and feelings. Because, spoiler alert, nothing will happen to them. Black people are questioned about everything they do, even if they're just walking down the street.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Bro, who the fuck has she been listening to? Nigga, I live in an all-white neighborhood, nigga, and don't nobody question me about shit. Most of the niggas that I know, bro, I feel so comfortable whenever I am around white folk. Even when, bro, she need to stop listening to these niggas that is on the internet. Most of these niggas be out here exaggerating shit. Bro, do they think that that black people are just victims just all the fucking time? That's not the case. Bro, there are black people out here who are living well, who are doing well. What the fuck is she talking about?
Until this country as a whole accepts responsibility for how we were designed and built, this country will never see true equality.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know, bro. White people like this annoy the fuck out of me, and it's always some white woman somewhere. And hey, and listen, hey, don't get me wrong. Listen, bro, I love white women, bro. I love nigga. I'm trying to tell you, hey, y'all already know how I feel. Hey, if it ain't white, I don't want it.
That white girl for me.
I love a white woman that smell good. Oh my God, that is my kryptonite right there, nigga. But these liberal ass white ladies, this is bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Exactly what it. Matter of fact, let me go to her page. Let me see. Is she still a liberal? Hopefully she came around. She said, let me see. Right now, I'm just browsing.
Donald Trump and his team continue to push wanting his face on our currency.
What's wrong with that? Anybody know? Is that a problem? Like, why can't he want his face to be on our currency? Hell, if I was the president, shit, hey, I would want my face to be on the currency. I'm not even a president now, and I wouldn't mind that. Put my face right on the $50 bill, right there.
Apparently, they've proposed a $250 bill with his mug right in the front. This is illegal. There is a clause that prohibits living presidents from being printed on our currency. But of course, Donald Trump doesn't care about the law. Rules are made to
listen at what she just said. Hold on. Let me rewind a little bit.
living front. $150 bill with his mug right in the front. This is illegal. There is a clause with team continue to push wanting his face on our currency. Apparently, they've proposed a $250.
They have proposed. Now, let me break this down real quick. Because they like to say they have propose this stuff, right? This is what usually happens in these cases. A lot of times, this is not Donald Trump that is actually doing this type of stuff. These are senators that are doing this. These are members of Congress. Just like the same things that actually happens on the fucking Democrat side, right? You got senators and stuff like that, like who literally love Donald Trump so much to the point to where they absolutely love Donald Trump's dirty draws. You know that any senator can actually draw up some type of like law or something like it could be anything, and they could just present it in hopes of it being passed, with hopes of it actually making it down to the fucking Senate floor. Like a lot of times these things have absolutely nothing to do with Donald Trump. I mean, absolutely nothing to do with Donald Trump.
$50 bill with his mug right in the front.
Senators and Congress people, they come up with dumb shit all the time. I mean, all the time. But for some reason, it is only highlighted like whenever it is Donald Trump. I mean, like, bro, if y'all seen and heard some of the complete nonsense that comes from both sides, that does not make it to the motherfucking other right Senate floor, you would be in shock. Like, are they fucking serious with this?
This is illegal. There is a clause that prohibits living presidents from being printed.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I should send her a DM and see if I can get her to come on the show. What y'all think? Because I would love to have a conversation with her.
On our currency. But of course, Donald Trump doesn't care about the law. Rules are made to be broken, am I right? It's so frustrating to have such a narcissistic president because he thinks that he is America, and he is not. He thinks everything that is a win is all him, all his ideas, all his leadership, all of everything. Him. Me. Him. I. Me. And, you know, he doesn't view the country as a collective whole. He doesn't even view his own cabinet as a collective whole. He takes credit for everything, regardless of if it was his idea or not, or even if it happened in his term or not. Anything good, he'll take credit for. Or anything he deems as good, he'll take credit for.
All right, now I got to be honest. She does have a point on that. Donald Trump, hey, listen, bro. Everything is good whenever it happens. Like, if there's something good that happened, hey, Donald Trump did it. Even if he had absolutely nothing to do with it.
But there's no accountability to things. Like, he never actually owns up to any mistakes.
Neither has any other president. You've never heard of any president apologizing for anything besides, I only can remember one, and that is when Bill Clinton had got his dick sucked inside of the Oval Office. That's the only one. Other than that, I don't remember any president apologizing about anything. And to be honest with you, I don't think that Bill Clinton, that he should have apologized for that. I got my dick sucked. So what? Don't you get your dick sucked? Shit. I want my dick sucked right now.
He is, in my opinion, the most just grotesque representation of this nation. And I truly believe he does not care about anybody else but himself. Like truly. I think I just find him deplorable and despicable.
Yeah, she bought into the media nonsense. Matter of fact, I'll do one more video on her. Let's see. Let's see what else she got.
This is just going to be a little bit of a rant because I'm just so frustrated in
Let's hear
this
it.
day and age
Let's
where
hear it.
information is literally in our hands, at our fingertips, at any moment's notice. Anyone can access information in this nation and in many countries around the world. The way that this nation, the way that the United States and Donald Trump have weaponized the truth,
Oh my god, bro, these people are fucking idiots, bro.
facts, ethics, morals, logic, critical thinking is beyond disturbing. Because
Yo, imagine a liberal saying something like that. She just said critical thinking. Since when has anybody ever heard of any liberal anywhere being a critical thinker? I will wait. A critical thinker? That don't even go. I don't even put that and liberal inside of the same category. They are so fucking far away from each other, bro. It's like common sense is all the way in New York, and liberals are all the way in fucking Hawaii somewhere. That is where I don't.
right now, facts and truth don't matter. They don't. It's you either believe everything that Donald Trump says and does, and what is pushed out of the White House, propaganda, whether you either believe the propaganda or you believe the truth. And
You know what's crazy about that, about what she just said? Now, during Joe Biden's presidency, it came out, and this was a fact. This actually came out a little bit. Matter of fact, this actually came out while he was in office, I want to say. But the Joe Biden administration was silencing conservative content creators. This is a known fact. It was proven that they did not want conservative content creators to be out in the, I don't want to say inside of the public eye, but they were making it like to where there was no growth amongst conservative content creators, like to where they only wanted for you to hear from their side. And I guarantee you that she had nothing to say about that. Absolutely nothing. I guarantee you that she had nothing to say about that.
no matter what kind of facts you present, no matter the data you can present, the scientific studies you can present, the evidence, no matter what you present, if you show that evidence to someone who believes hook, line, and sinker everything that Donald Trump says and does, they say it's fake. You cannot have a rational debate, discussion, a back and forth with somebody who doesn't believe in facts and truth. Now, your opinions about the facts and truth can vary, of course. But there are such things as facts and reality and truth. And Donald Trump twists it and people believe it.
Give me an example. Hopefully she gives some type of example somewhere. Come on. I need an example.
You can't have a good faith debate or discussion with anybody anymore on the opposite side of the aisle because we don't operate in the same reality with the same set of facts and truth. It is the most frustrating piece of this. that no matter.
All right, whatever. She just ranting. All right, I'm going to the next one. I don't know.
I'm daily disgusted by Donald Trump and his regime, but news from you.
Hey, I'm about to send her a DM, bro. I need to get her on here.
Oh, hey, look,
I need to get her on here, man. I think that I do. I need to get her on here. Hold on, real quick. Let me see. Let me send her a DM real quick. Let me see. I don't think I ever had sent a DM on TikTok before. How should I put it though? Let's see. Let me see. Hey, I like your content. Nah, fuck that. I don't want to lie to her. What should I say? I'm gonna be like, let me see. Hey, I watched a few of your videos. And I think let's see, and I think we could have a good discussion. I'm gonna say discussion / debate about politics. A good debate / discussion about politics. I am a conservative because I don't want to lead her on to think that I'm some type of liberal or some shit. I am a conservative and I'm a fan of friendly debates. I think it will be great. I think it will be great. A small YouTube channel. Hopefully she actually responds to this. Bam. All right. DM is sent. Now, hopefully she actually responds to this. Hopefully she does. We gonna see, and we gonna see. What else is on TikTok? Because I don't really get on TikTok like that. Let me see. Oh, what's this? Let's see. And I wasn't even going to do a political show tonight. I swear to God I wouldn't. But then somebody had sent me that video and was like, okay, this seems interesting. So then I decided to check it out. Oh, I bet that this is a good one. Okay. Let's check this one out. And I'm gonna drop the link in just a little bit if anybody wants to pop in on your boy. Hey, if you want to cuss me out or if you want to tell me that I'm crazy for being black and wearing a MAGA hat, hey, by all means, you are more than welcome to come up here. Y'all know Kev does not duck no smoke. I don't duck no smoke. Let me see what this dude said right here. Let me pause this real quick. He said he was I was having a conversation with a coworker. We was talking about life, how the world is out here today. And he made a statement and said that all white people aren't racist. So I cut in and I was like, that's not true. All white people are racist. And he got upset and he was like, how is that the fact? All white people not, I don't have nothing against
black people or brown people or nothing like that, or whatever somebody else got going on that's outside of my white race. You know, so I have no issues with them. You know, I love all people, whatever the fact may be. And I was telling them, I'm like, that doesn't mean you're not racist. Let me break this down to you. The original people, which is copper people, had their lands taken from us. Everything taken from us. We were slaughtered. Y'all performed genocide on everything, our history, our ancestors, everything. Y'all did all that.
Fun fact, I do agree with him on that. Hey, listen, whenever you right, you right. God damn it. I have to admit it. I do agree with him on that. Just on that part alone. Now I'm gonna let the brother finish and let's see.
Tell me a spot, a place in time, even to this day, where white people have stood up to correct the history that their forefathers have done. Name it. Because to this day, white people still benefit off that horrendous time in history. They still benefit to this day. Nobody's going back to.
All right. Now, these are my thoughts on what he just said. You benefit off of it too. We all benefit off of it. You as a black man in 2026, you definitely do benefit off of all of the bad things that white people have done to black people. What was it? About 400 years ago? About 420 years ago or something like that? Because if it was not for good white people, your ass would still be, matter of fact, your ass would be out here picking fucking cotton somewhere. If it was not for good white people to go out here and to get rid of Jim Crow and to do away with slavery, shout out to my nigga Abraham Lincoln, we would still be in those same conditions today. So, sir, you actually benefit off of that too. Now, white people, like, they may benefit off of it a little bit more financially, but you definitely do benefit off of it. There were lots of white people like who did not want nothing to do with slavery whatsoever. You know how many white people were actually killed back in the day just because they were hiding black people inside of their homes and shit like that, taking them in and trying to make sure that they were safe. Hell, even if you, niggas love Harriet Tubman so much, right? If you look at most of the people that was out here helping out Harriet Tubman, it was white people. White people that was along that Underground Railroad, feeding niggas, clothing niggas, giving niggas shoes, food, bandages, all that was good white people. I be trying to figure out, like, bro, where do they come up with these type of arguments from? And yes, I know that racism is definitely a real thing. Hell, I say it all the time. I am a known racist, bro. I am one of the most racist people that you will probably ever meet in life. I do not fuck with Africans, nigga. I don't fuck with Africans at all. If somebody calls me African American, my nigga, I got a straight attitude. Nigga, don't you ever disrespect me like that. I'm not no dirty ass African. Yellow eyes, open toe sandals, eating fucking bush meat. Nigga, that is not me. That is not my people. Because I'm proud to be an American where at least tacos are free. And I hope, let me get back to this nigga.
Put themselves in a position where they are supposed to be beneath us. There's no equality to us. That's a lie. This is our land. This is our realm for melanated people. That's why the sun is the greatest mechanism to this planet, which white people cannot survive under. So nature tells you who the original people are. But where is the group or mass of white people that's trying to get history, true history, put into the books in schools, that's trying to get brown copper people back to their status? Where's the fucking apology? Massive.
Nigga, you got the apology. And first of all, this man has not seen a liberal white woman in forever. Because as soon as a liberal white woman sees a black person, oh my gosh, sir, I'm so sorry for everything that you went through. Listen, listen, sir. Do you want to come over and fuck me doggy style tonight? Your people have been through a lot. Clearly, this man has not met a liberal white woman. All you got to do is just get on TikTok. They be on there apologizing for shit. I mean, all type of shit. Things that their family members didn't even have nothing to do with. Most white people from back in the day, they were not even slave owners. That shit was like 1% of America's population. What the fuck are these niggas talking about?
You haven't even got an actual, man, we sorry. From the mass. So how do you not say you're not racist when we're still going through the same shit that we've been going through? Just because there's not whips on our back, nobody's putting metal.
I'm trying to figure out, like, because I hear a lot of niggas say stuff like this. Like, what exactly are you out here going through? Like, what is it? Like, are you just upset like that? Like that every black person is not rich or something? Like, I mean, bro, what is it? What more could you want? Bro, you got every opportunity. Bro, you can do anything in America that any white person could do. What is it that a white person can do that you cannot do? You can do whatever the fuck you want. Why do you even need some type of apology from white people? Just live your life and move the fuck on. Try to become the most successful person that you can actually be. I do it every fucking day. These niggas get on here whining about some dumb shit. Well, we have not gotten an apology from white people. Nigga, you already got the apology. Whenever white people had decided to get rid of Jim Crow, whenever white people had decided to get rid of slavery, nigga, that was your apology. That was your apology. Bro, whenever these niggas had started handing out food stamps, nigga, that was your apology. Whenever they had made it to where it was not illegal for your black ass to be able to read and write, nigga, that was your apology, nigga. What more do you fucking want? I'm sick of niggas like this, bro.
Shit around our neck with bells on it, or metal mask around our face, or shit like that, that we're in a better position? No. Yes, it does sound great that we're not having those things done to us, but we're still in oppression. We still don't have no power.
This is, oh my God. Why is it that niggas think like this? And this is completely random, bro. This was not a part of, of the show at all. I swear to God, it wasn't. We are still in oppression. Nigga, bro, listen, bro. Most of the black folks that I know are not oppressed at all. They can live anywhere they want. Niggas can bank. Niggas can bank wherever the fuck they want. Niggas can go out to the store and buy whatever the fuck they want. You can even have sex with a fucking white woman today. You can have some mixed kids today, nigga. Oppressed where? You know how many black people are successful as fuck today? Like, and I'm not even talking about like celebrities either. Like, so let's just whatever throw them away. Let's throw all of these celebrities out, right? You know how many black people that have literally worked themselves up from nothing to become millionaires. And you talking about how we are oppressed. Nigga, fuck out of here, suck my dick. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like these niggas are mentally enslaved or some shit. Like they believe within their mind that they are still back in the year 1780 or something. Like I don't know what's wrong with these niggas.
We're still not recognized as the original people of this land.
Why the fuck does it even matter? And you know what? I know what this is coming down to. It's coming down to reparations. He's about to say that we deserve a check. That's exactly what this nigga is about to say. And to be honest with you, I really don't know if black people deserve reparations or not. I don't know. But I'll be honest with you. I really don't give a fuck about reparations. I don't. Because I am not counting on it. Nigga, reparations don't even come up inside of my fucking like thought process at all, bro. Let me see what Pittsburgh T said. Shout out to my dog Pittsburgh T. Pittsburgh T said, respectfully disagree. There is systemic racism in America today, but these niggas only speak about it during Republican campaigns. Okay. So we only have issues under Democrats in these fools' minds. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm trying to figure out. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop this link. Pittsburgh T, if you want to come up, please come up, my dog. Because I'm trying to figure. I'm like, yo, where is the systemic racism at? Because I don't see it. I don't see systemic racism. I don't. I see a lot of niggas out here complaining. I see a lot of niggas out here whining and shit all the fucking time. But systemic racism, I mean, just like now I could understand Jim Crow, right? Now that is systemic racism, right? Jim Crow, that right there was definitely systemic racism. Slavery, that was definitely systemic racism. You not being able to read, that is systemic racism. You not being able to go out here and get you a library card or be able to get you get a driver's license, or you not being able to go out here and to own a business. That is systemic racism. All those things I get. But today, where is this systemic racism at?
So yes, all white people are racist to me because you like to forget. You don't want to go down the hole of understanding what the fuck their forefathers really implicated.
Maybe you should forget, nigga. I bet this nigga be sitting at home all day and he just watch like Roots and Amistad and shit like that. And that's another thing, bro. Niggas have to stop watching these or whatever like slavery movies, man. This shit is really out here fucking up niggas' heads. Nigga be chilling with a female somewhere, and the only thing that pop up in his damn mind is you know what, whatever. Let's go out and get something to eat and watch fucking Amistad tonight. Like, nigga, what the fuck? You trying to clap some cheeks, but you aren't gonna put on Amistad. Let's watch 21 Years a Slave tonight, baby. It's gonna be a motherfucking romantic night. What?
And what's still happening to us to this day. So I'm sorry. That's my opinion. If you can't see it that way, then that makes you racist.
Well, you know what? I'm definitely racist then. I am one big racist ass nigga. It is what it is. I don't understand it, bro. Let me see one more. Bro, and this is completely random. I actually had 2 more fucking topics I was gonna look up to, but this is random, so I like it. We'll just keep going.
White women are often the most.
I know her. I know this woman. Her name is Jess. I really know her. And this is completely random. I was not planning on like this was not planned or none of that. I just scrolled down and she popped up.
White women are often the most racist people around. And let me tell you about.
Hey, she might be on to something with that one, because I think that white liberals are very racist. Because all they do is tell black people all fucking day how much we ain't shit and how much we are victims. So hey, listen. So she definitely might be on to something with that one. Well, you're black, like, so you should feel oppressed, or you can't get a job, and the reason why is just because you are black, or some stupid ass shit that these white liberal women say. Like, bro, it's like, bro, bitch, shut up, bitch.
About my experience this morning. I take a class regularly at my gym every single week, and we have a usual instructor. But this week, we had a sub, a black woman, teaching our dance class. And this sub did not turn the fan on in time for this one particular woman in class, a white woman. And she snapped at the instructor, like just went off on her about how she wasn't doing it fast enough, how she owed it to us, whatever. She just went on a rampage.
Hold on real quick. We got my dog in the back, Pittsburgh T. Pittsburgh T, what's happening?
What's up, Kev, man? I'm glad you kind of covering this, because I'm sick of these niggas, because they only see anything. Their eyes only get open when it's a Republican in office. I don't know what kind of racism it is where it only happens under fucking Republicans. Like, there is some shit that's going on, but these niggas only say shit when it's Republicans. They don't say anything. Like, they fucking on mute. Because remember, under Biden, they got rid of affirmative action, and they didn't have no King's March. There was no marches up and down the fucking street. None of that shit. Believe affirmative action or not, that's besides the point. These niggas get outraged only when one party do something. And that is not that's what's wrong with black people right there. Like, if you can get away from the parties and you actually talking about black people issues are black people issues, no matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat in the fucking office. And these niggas have tied themselves to a political party, which is absolutely insane. I don't understand these fucking stupid ass dudes. It doesn't make any sense that they can call out the shit that they want to call out, and then when it comes to one party, they just get quiet. Because think about it, Kev. Name one thing that the Congressional Black Caucus has ever fought against under a Democrat in the last 20 years?
Nothing.
So how fuck are they for black people? And you got the NAACP fighting
Trash.
for immigration.
Yeah.
How the NAACP fighting for immigration, bro?
Mm.
Like, what the fuck is going on with these dudes, man? Like,
Yeah.
we got a bunch of issues, but the problem is that the people that's supposed to actually be fighting for us, they're fighting for a party. They're not fighting for black people. That's why you're never going to get anywhere. But there is some, because look, you can look at big tech. If you look at big tech, which is your Googles, your Facebooks, Microsoft, there's less than 10% of those employees, probably like less than 5, are actually black people. It's an impossibility that there's only less than 5% of black people in the entirety of America that are qualified to work at that company. That's impossible. But the problem is again, these niggas only get mad when it comes to Republicans getting out there, and they don't really get into black issues. What they do is they start talking about this minority bullshit.
Yeah.
So you can't even have no real conversation. Because if you have a real conversation, there's a bunch of outliers that I can point out in a bunch of industries where we're completely locked out. It's not even like the numbers are so lopsided, you can't even make that shit be like, oh, you can't even try to fix it up and be like, it's not that bad. Like less than 5% of your employees are black. Like, nah, bro, you can't fix that up. There's no fixing that up.
Yeah. That is a little crazy.
Yeah, so it's out there, but again, like it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't matter because these niggas they not niggas, man. They Democrats. That's what they've tied themselves into, and whatever the Democrats do, they with it, and they ain't got no smoke for the Democrats, no matter how stupid the thing is that they do, like out there campaigning and fighting for immigrants. Now, I'll give you another example. I live in South Florida currently right now. In South Florida, the immigrants, they put set-asides for them. They give them housings like crazy. They have a whole fucking compound, a migrant camp for them, where they come and they have a camp where they go and live at the camp. They don't pay no money. All they gotta do is be there. And they don't pay no money. They get the housing is free. I mean, shit, it's still free housing. I mean, what the fuck you gonna complain about that for? They don't have nothing like that for black people specifically, and those are called migrant camps. So think about it. They have a camp called they have housing called for migrant workers, migrant camps. We don't got no shit like that. Like so, there's shit that is this complete lockout where these immigrants have been getting. Even in Chicago, they was bitching about that. They were saying people who was applying for public housing and housing they was getting denied, while these idiots is running around in Chicago renting up hotels so migrants can live there and not pay a nickel and not have to be waiting in lines for 2 hours and filling out paperwork. So like there's a bunch of shit that black people have issues with, but the problem is ain't nobody really fighting for black people. They water shit down and put us in minorities, and these niggas keep falling for it. And they only get mad when Republicans get in there. Like the shit don't be making no sense, man. You can't talk to these stupid ass Negroes.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you aren't going to get any type of argument from me on that. Cause bro, niggas like whenever I seen the NAACP go for a white woman, I think that it was in Virginia, but she was running against a black woman, but they had went for the white woman just because she was a Democrat. I was like, bro, I thought that this was about black people. It's bullshit. NAACP ain't
parties.
shit. Yeah,
it's about parties. They only about a party. They not about black people. Because how you gonna have Negro in the first of that, and then you telling college kids not to go to college, not to get out of college, to boycott it, so immigrants can fucking come in, bro. Like, fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all niggas retarded.
I think that illegal immigration is one of the biggest threats to black Americans, bro. And every time that I hear a nigga say black and brown together, bro, it makes my fucking balls itch, bro. I swear to God it do. Well, black and brown people need like that. We need to stick together. No, the fuck we don't. Keep them niggas over there.
When have we ever been together? When they say we need to stick together, when we been together? What's the brown organization that's been fighting for us? What's the Hispanic organization that's been fighting for niggas? Point it out to me, because I need to hear this about this fucking organization. Because I ain't never heard about it. I don't want to see no picture
Yeah.
where two people walk around with signs. What's the organization of Hispanic people that's fought for black people? Because I ain't never fucking seen shit. And whenever they have these cities, these major
Fact.
cities that they're in, there's a delineation. They don't fucking march for black people. They don't fight for black people. They don't do none of that shit. But what do niggas do? Anytime something happen to them, we jump out there, jump out the window for them. I don't see them doing that shit for us. I don't see our organizations doing that. So they got to get all the way the fuck out of here with that shit, because we don't do that shit at all. That's all pie in the sky.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't know where none of that came from, bro. As soon as I heard it for the first time, I'm like, wait, what? What? Like niggas and Mexicans. I mean, and don't get me wrong, right? Like there are some neighborhoods like where like Mexicans and black people like who do actually get along. But if you go out west, those black people and Mexicans do not get along at all. At all. They be at each other's necks, bro. And I just don't see it. I don't see this black and brown unity shit at all.
I mean, but what's the other problem I have is if they not racist, I'm not calling all Mexicans racist or Hispanics racist, but they definitely not fighting for our issues, bro. They not. So we're not together. So if you're not fighting for my issues, I got an issue, and you just turn your head. How can we be together, bro? If you my brother and we supposed to be down and I got an issue and you turn your head, fuck you, my brother.
Yeah.
I'm getting. And how come every time we got an issue, we ain't got time for it? We too busy. We'll get to that later. But when it's somebody else, we gotta do this right now. It's an emergency. Like it's like critical. We gotta do the shit right now. Like I don't understand these niggas how they so fucking dumb and they keep falling for this stuff, bro. I don't really get it. It ain't complicated at all. None of this shit is complicated.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. Hey, what was I about to ask you? Hey, so what do you think about people that be on death row for 20 and 25 years and shit like that?
Well, I mean, it's a catch-22, right? Because the problem is that the goddamn justice system is so fucked up. You can't act like they always got it all there, right? Too right.
Yeah.
This one. Okay. Yeah, the justice system is so fucked up. You can't act like they get it all the way correct. So we're not gonna act like the justice system not fucked up. So knowing that, it's hard to consider. So it's hard to take a universal stance because you would have to assume everybody that's on death row deserves to be there, which is impossible to say. So I mean, it depends on how far you want to go. People believe that killing people that might be innocent, not killing, but deleting people that might be innocent bothers them because that's going to happen. So that's the issue. Like it's not that. I mean, how many people would people be okay with deleting that are innocent? That's the problem with death row.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that, do we need to have people there forever? It's the fact to me, because I don't think nobody's fighting for nobody who did heinous crimes to be still there. I don't think nobody's doing that. I think people have a problem with, hey, we could get it wrong. If we get it wrong, somebody get deleted. We're not usually, and the irony is, the problem I have with the whole thing is the district attorneys and the prosecutors be knowing that they messed up, and they just don't say nothing. Because they be high profile cases, and they don't want to look crazy, so they're not gonna say anything.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. Most people are honorable. Yeah. Damn,
and they don't look crazy.
Yeah. Yo, you might have changed my fucking mind, because I be over here pissed whenever I see these people like who be on death row for 20 years, for 30 years and shit like that. Like, bro, kill these motherfuckers, bro. Because it's like, but then again, like there are a lot of shitty ass prosecutors and shit like that. People who do not have 1 ounce of motherfucking integrity. You know what I mean? And, so damn.
Yeah, that's the problem. So you don't. So the innocent people. So it's not about the people who did it. It's more about the innocent person that out of let's say 40 people, that one person that get off that's completely exonerated. I mean, that completely didn't have anything. Because remember, you still have people that's locked up from the 80s when they didn't have DNA. They've been there 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
90, from the 90s, early 2000s. And some of these states, they still fight against DNA. And that's one of the critiques of your girl Kamala, is that she has somebody that they presume to be innocent and they refuse to use DNA.
Yeah.
And I was,
probably remember
that
that.
was from the 2000s. Yeah, so you got people like that that's locked up. So what you gonna do about that? Like that's the whole problem. It's not that the people, and then you got these crappy DAs, because just like her, they trying to get become political people. They trying to move up. They trying to be politicians from the DA. They trying to use that as a springboard. And in the middle of all of that, people are suffering and they don't care. And they go to sleep at night just blocking everything, because she fought them people tooth and nail for DNA and everything else just to make sure that case that seemed to be certainly questionable, she didn't care about it, because they don't want to make themselves look crazy.
Right. Well, what's up, Antoine? Yeah. Damn. Yeah. All right. Well,
So it's not just her.
Yeah.
It's all of them. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because I was watching this one show. This was a few days ago, whatever. And there was this dude that has been in prison ever since like 1985 or something like that. And they didn't test his DNA again all the way up until like 2011. And come to find out this dude was fucking innocent the whole time. Like, just nobody had tested his DNA all the way up until like there was this one not a prosecutor, but whatever, a scientist or something. Like, he just had got curious one day and he just started testing out or whatever, like all these like closed files and shit. And come to find out, this dude is innocent as hell. Crazy.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, that's the problem with it. So imagine if we just in a hurry to get people out of here, and they do it in 4 or 5 years. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to be out of here. Because remember, that whole innocent projects, if you look at the details of some of those cases, they actually have eyewitnesses that stand up on the stand and they say, yes, Kev did it. I saw him do it. So if you look at that case, you're like, well, that nigga guilty. Take his ass and get him out of here. But then when they do DNA, no, he wasn't. That's not him. He wasn't even there. Because they relied, they fix all that up. Because remember, the prosecutor can frame all that stuff up. A good prosecutor can make you guilty. And most niggas ain't got money for lawyers.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with it. You stuck.
Yeah, that shit fucked up. I want to
catch-22.
Yeah. Let me hear what this lady is about to say. Like, so I actually know this girl right here. Her name is Jess. But this is like random as hell. And me and her argue all the time about this liberal shit, which is actually funny. But hold on, let me hear what she's about to say.
White women are often the most racist people around. And let me tell you about my experience this morning. I take a class regularly at my gym every single week, and we have a usual instructor. But this week, we had a sub, a Black woman, teaching our dance class. And this sub did not turn the fan on in time for this one particular woman in class, a white woman. And she snapped at the instructor, like just went off on her about how she wasn't doing it fast enough, how she owed it to us, whatever. She just went on a rampage. And our usual instructor has not turned on the fan, has messed up the class, whatever. This woman has never said a word. Now, of course, other people stepped in and put her in her place. But to me, this white woman just wanted to take it out on a Black woman. This is 2026. And this kind of stuff happens all the time. And I wish this woman had asked herself, why is she so comfortable going off on a Black woman, but not anyone else?
I don't know. What you think, Pittsburgh? Do you think that she overreacted or what? What you think? I don't think. I don't know. I mean, shit. So this right here is my thing, right? So she could have been racist. Who knows? Or maybe the lady was just having a bad day. Like you never truly know if somebody is a racist or not. Like you never really
But
know.
did she call her something, Kev? Did I miss something? She call her a racist name or something? Did I miss something?
Nothing. She just got mad because she didn't turn on the fan. That was all it was.
So I don't know if that's racism. I just think somebody being ignorant is somebody being ignorant, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. See, I can't stand some white folk, bro. Like they take racism like harder than niggas do. So sometimes I bet that this fucking black lady that was in this class, she probably was thinking, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what, whatever, right? That this bitch is crazy. Racism probably didn't even pop up in her mind at all. But whenever it comes to liberal white women, it's always, oh my gosh, like she's being racist. Man, shut the fuck up. Like they always think that all black people are victims of something, of some type of racism, or victims of some type of oppression or some shit like that. Bro, shut up. Liberal white women piss me the fuck off, bro. I swear to God they do. And this is the sad part about it, right? Most of them really are pretty women. But whenever they open up their fucking mouth, like, man, this bitch is ugly than a motherfucker. I could be.
Yeah. That's like Jasmine Crockett over there. That's like Jasmine Crockett over there cosplaying. I didn't see no niggas have problems with that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't hear nobody complain about that. That lady went to private school and everything else. And she over there playing like the hood rat ghetto character. Like, and they keep propping her up. Like, why is she talking like this, bro? Like, I don't know people that got doctor's degrees and all that do all this hood rat performance stuff. And she's like overdoing it. Like, even the people in the hood know to take their ass to a job and not perform like that.
That is
so
a
why
fact.
are you doing this?
Yeah. That is a fact, bro.
make
Every
sense.
black person should have seen that shit as that should have been straight up disrespect. That should have been taken as disrespect. Don't no black person talk like that at work for real. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you know, like, bro, that shit is crazy. Like, how you gonna be a black congresswoman and you up there talking like that, cussing and shit? Like, bro, but there's always a bunch of ignorant ass people that's like, yeah, you know what, whatever. Like, you go, girl. Like you got them. It's like, bro, she's making us look fucking stupid. That's exactly what she's doing.
Yep. We don't talk like that. The majority of black people, which the hood is a small percentage of black people. I don't know why that's the black people card. I don't know why it is. Most black people grow up in middle class America, which has nothing to do with the hood. Zero. Do we visit the hood? Probably. Do we know some people there? Probably. But are the majority of us in the hood? No. And we're not the only motherfuckers in the hood. So I don't know how we became the beacon of the hood. I don't really get it. So when we get represented, we shouldn't be represented like that. I don't get what these fools is doing. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I believe that now if this was like the 90s, then I can understand it a little bit better. Because back then, like you know, niggas in the 90s was definitely poor as fuck. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the black wealth, like compared to 1997 or some shit, like it's fucking like it is skyrocketed now, you know, compared to back then. But this shit today, like most black people, yeah, like they aren't in the hood for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, okay, I won't say most. Do you think that most black people do not live in the hood today, or what?
No, I don't think so, but I think that's like a bottom of the barrel comparison. I'll say this, like the hood, are we all there? No. Obviously not. But I'll say this also: there's certain. I think the problem becomes when the racism and the things that people are talking about. They don't know how to fucking explain it, and the most part because they start talking about slavery and all this stuff. And people just roll their eyes because that ain't got nothing to do with it right now in most people's minds. Which, believe it or not, you just lose people. So to keep it current, if you look at certain industries, we're just not in them, bro. And it's not from like people not being qualified. We know that black people do all kind of shit. So how can we have less than 10% of black people in certain industries, and if there's no systematic racism that don't exist? That's impossible to believe. It's impossible to believe that.
Well, hold on. I mean, if you look at things like STEM and stuff like that, bro. Like a lot of black people do not go into STEM. You know what I mean? Like for some reason, niggas just don't.
Less than 10%, Kev. I can't even get that argument, but less than 10%, bro. We ain't even talking out of 100 niggas. Only 10 of them went. Like 5. No, not even 5. We not even getting 5. We getting like 5. 5 out of 100 niggas decided to go into tech. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah. That ain't nah. It's not happening. And we just don't. We can't qualify for nothing but some fucking immigrant that can barely speak the language. He can understand and qualify. Like, nah, bro.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense though. Because I get tired of picking up my damn phone like, and there's some nigga that can only say like 3 words in fucking English. Like, it's like, bro, like, come on, man. I can't understand you. Like, you can't understand me, bro. This shit is bad. Shit, I asked
But
for
I'll tell you what.
Mexican.
I tell you what, these niggas getting led into a burning building because they have made AI like a political issue. So since they've made a political issue, they refuse to learn it, and they just keep talking about taking jobs. So you keep saying that your kids is listening to your dumb ass. They're not learning. You're not learning. Every other group is learning, and you're getting ran past because you're a fucking idiot. AI is not going anywhere. These people have put a lot of money in AI. You're not going to stop it. There's nothing you can do to stop AI. And if you look at what AI is, it's never been easier for you to open up businesses. Never. Never ever in life has it been. Look, your YouTube channel, that's a business, right?
Yeah.
You can open up multiple channels, and what does it cost you? See what I mean? Like back in the days, you had to go rent a store, you had to go get product, you had to pay somebody to build a website, and you had to advertise. All of these things you don't have to do no more. You had to pay utility at the place you was renting. You ain't got to do none of this stuff. Even building apps, and if you want to come up more current, AI builds apps for you, and you don't even have to learn how to code. You just got to have the concept behind it.
Right.
And you can get like 85, 90% of it done. And a little percentage of it, certain things you want to change, you pay somebody for the rest of it. But you've done most of it for your little subscription that you got for your AI. So these niggas are so closed-minded, they have fucked themselves over, and they're fucking up the next generation by talking the way that they're talking. The AI shit gonna take jobs away. Yes, it's gonna take jobs away. Absolutely, it's gonna take jobs away. But think about it. Why are we the only country that runs off jobs, bro? Go to other countries, they don't work like that. They work off people everybody has their own business.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own business, bro. Like, mine is just fucked up, bro. You go in the poorest countries, them people take pride in having their own. We don't do that.
Yeah. Because I remember that I was watching this one guy. He was in like the poorest part of Mexico, and all these people, these people was out there selling other fruit stands, and like they opened up like their own other just like other coconut bars and shit like that. Like it was like everybody had their own business for real. Like motherfuckers was outside selling they were selling like bananas and apples and like just all type of shit. But in America, like we just don't, I don't know. I don't know. Lemonade stands, niggas selling Kool-Aid and shit. Like I drove by somebody yesterday. They was out there selling I think it's like aqua frescas or some shit like that or something. Like they had like a whole bunch of coolers, and this was like a Mexican dude, and he just like makes his shit at home, and then he just like drives up somewhere and just like pulls up and just starts selling it to people. You know, like it's his own business. You know.
Yep. We'll do that, bro. I remember a time when I getting out of high school, by high school time, depending on what we're gonna do. And some of those dudes that I went to school with, their grandpa and them was trying to lead them businesses, fathers and grandpas. These niggas didn't want to do it because they felt like they was too good for it. From being a lawn man to the car wash man, they want to turn the business over. Them niggas like, nah, I don't want to do that. Same thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
So that's the other part. Yeah, them people will get them little stands and stuff, and it'll be a true family business. They don't be talking about, well, I don't want to do that. That don't make me happy. I can't do stuff like that. Like, that's beneath them.
Yeah.
Now realizing how much money that grandpa got these $500,000 contracts all year for cutting grass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember back whenever I was a landscaper. I mean, like I only did it for a little while, but you can make hella money being a landscaper, bro. Like you can make some damn good money. Like you start getting into some contracts, like with some of these big ass businesses, they pay. They fucking pay. Like for real.
Yep, because they lock them on a contract and it's all year. And it don't even be that much grass. They just got to be consistent and cut. They give them so many cuts per month. They cut the grass and they have an exclusive contract, and that's what it is. But I don't know, bro. Like, but then the woman be like telling them, nah, I don't want my baby being no. And that's the other thing, man. This single woman shit, it's really fucked up the black community because you can't get to these young boys because these dumbass women in the middle with all their emotions and bullshit. Like that's gonna be a constant problem. And people who don't believe that, shit, find a little badass boy at the picnic and say something to him and watch how fast his mama jump out on your ass.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah. Yep.
Watch how fast she jump out on you. So we can play these games like we don't know and we don't know. And on top of that, most of these women, they're not doing this one time. Most of them got two baby daddies.
Yeah.
Not one, it's two. Because they done had kids with somebody and they get with somebody else, they're gonna want to give the next man some kids too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
I don't gotta deal with that shit. Yeah, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Nah, I mean, it's not as simple as people try to make this shit seem. Because a lot of the stuff that we promote, we should not be promoting. We should not be promoting single mothers and telling women that they got to be happy and can't do that, bro. That's fucking crazy. You're never gonna have like a good society doing stuff like that. And on top of that, I give you another thing. We be promoting all of this nonsense that the courts want to do when they come to family court. When they come to locking up men for child support and stuff, people are with that stuff, like 1,000%. And it's a rare. I mean, I don't know what the percentages of people who actually don't pay anything, but it can't be that high, bro. But that child support stuff is a whole nother nonsensical problem that we have that needs to be revamped in so many different ways. Because my first question is, that people who so hardcore about that, why don't we have DNA at the hospital required? If that's your stance, and this is what it's all about, the kids,
right there.
It's all about the kids. Why don't we have that? I have yet to get somebody who's so hardcore about men not taking care of the kids, and it's all about the kids. But you don't even want to make sure that you got the right parents with the right kid. You don't even care.
Yeah. I think the DNA test should be mandatory, bro. Like, I mean, whenever they can like swab a baby or something, bro, like that shit needs to happen like right then and there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Damn.
I don't get how that's simple. But again, they can't do it because black people don't line themselves with Democrats, and Democrats don't line themselves up with the women movement. So they don't want to piss a woman off by doing that kind of stuff. So they're not going to do it. So they don't want to piss off women groups.
Yeah, because they are afraid that they are going to lose voters. Yeah.
Yep. They don't want to make them. They don't want to make them mad, which is that's a whole nother crazy problem. Like, well, so who's your real group then? So why would I align myself with you when you're gonna harm the most critical person of the group, which is the black people, which is the men. If you take a man's money, now you take his power. He got power in his house if he ain't got no money.
Facts. Yeah.
They don't. And all these little dating shows, everything that people talk about when they talk about men, the first thing they say is, "What do you do for a living?"
Yep. That is the most important thing. Shoot, like they even
What you do
asked
for a
that
living?
right there before they even ask for your name. What you do for a living? Damn,
Yep.
you know what, bitch? My name is Randy. You know that, right? Like, goddamn. It be like that though. Shit. What you do for a living?
Now-
Hello.
Yeah, then if you don't check the little box, and this bitch could be broke as shit, not having nobody. But you gotta hit like a certain thing and have so much money, like. But either way, once you get somebody wrapped up in child support and alimony, that nigga might be scarred for like 20 years, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. My granddaddy is old as fuck, and this nigga is still going through bullshit with child support. Isn't that
Yep.
crazy? I mean,
And that
still.
makes sense. Makes sense,
Yeah.
bro. Sense. I went through it. I know plenty of people that went through it, and man, it ain't what people think it is. And child support don't have nothing to do with custody. They two different things.
Mm.
So visitation, you can pay all the child support you want, and that woman can make your life difficult. And then guess what? If you don't pay, take your ass to jail. If she don't let you see them kids, especially in Florida, you gonna call the police, and depending on who show up, they might tell you, hey, that's a civil matter. You need to take her back to court. Meaning they're not gonna tell her to give you the child because you got an order in your hand.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that. Not all cops. So I don't know where people get these ideas in their head that it's a universal thing. It depends on what state you in and the cop that shows up, what they feel like doing. And the judge now. So you go back to the judge, and the judge look at her, Miss, I don't know who, whatever your name is, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that again. Well, where's her jail time? I'm confused. Because I don't do the shit I'm supposed to do. You sit my ass in jail. Nothing happens to this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So nah, bro. That shit ain't the same. It's a fucked up. And remember, you gotta have money to have lawyers and all that crazy shit, which most people don't have.
Yeah.
So
I got a lot of friends that have went through that child support shit, man. I'm so glad that I never had went through nothing like that. But man, I feel for them though, bro. I really do. Niggas be stressed out for real.
yeah, it's a crazy system, bro. And on top of that, it depends on a lot. It's a lot of different factors, and I think people generalize people. There are some piece of shit dudes that absolutely need to be on child support that they're never gonna pay. Those dudes exist. But that's the minority, bro. Like it's the minority because when we never go on the other end and talk about the piece of shit women. We never say, hey, we don't do that to women. We just don't do it. Never. And when you do it, women be like, oh, that's just her. Of course she shouldn't do that. There ain't that many people, black women as strippers, but when it's dudes, it's like they jump to the most fucked up black dude and be like, that's every black dude. Like, no, man. That's that guy. So I don't know, man. I just think a lot of this shit, we gonna fall out of not getting anything fixed because these dudes have made themselves, they're supposed to be in charge, tied to a political party. And none of these issues get fleshed out. All they keep talking about is the president, which is even more stupid.
Yeah.
So you see the stuff they got going on in LA, Kev? You ain't catching that, man? You ain't picking up what they putting out?
Nah, what happened in LA?
Well, they got the mayor. She should lose her seat, but she probably gonna gonna pull. They probably gonna pull some.
You talking about Spencer
funny
Pratt
business.
and
Yeah.
what's her name? Mayor Allen. Damn, what's that bitch name?
What is her name, bro? Whatever her name is, funny looking chick, but they have sticking.
Yeah.
What's that lady name? Whatever her name is, bro. You know they have that the way you can vote And that's why that whole voter ID stuff.
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
Mm. Oh,
That's what that's
Karen
for.
Bass. What's her name?
Karen Bass. There you go. Karen Bass. And LA debt, if you look at LA debt, it's only went up. I forgot what percentages went up since she been in there. Like, she's just been fucking up, bro. I don't understand these people, and they want to keep voting these people in. I don't get it. I don't really get it.
I believe
And that
I
voter
wonder
ID stuff
when
is
is the
bad.
election day.
No, they vote their election now. They're doing it now. They're doing it now. When they gonna figure it finish? I don't know.
For real?
'cause they-
Right now?
Yeah, they're doing it now. Yeah, they're doing it now.
Oh,
Doing
shit.
it now.
Let me this up.
Doing it
Let me
now.
see. Mayoral.
See what the polls look like.
Yeah, let me see. Mayor Cass, Mayor Ambassador, the Spencer Pratt. Did he? No, matter of fact, I need to see live. God damn it, I need to see the fuck going on live. Let's see.
Yeah, see.
Let's see what they got going. Damn, she look good. Oh, that is. Let me see live. Okay, here we go. Okay, election night. Let's see. All right, let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, let's see who up, who down in that thing right now.
Yeah.
She should lose, but you know they got them weird. You know they got them weird ass voter ID laws, bro. So I mean, they gonna pull the okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
You can pull the okie dokie.
Yeah. If
I think the guy's like an internet personality or something, man. The guy that's running.
Especially in the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, Spencer Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that he used to do like some YouTube show or something like that or something. Yeah. Oh, let me
Experience of what we're looking at, because this is a billionaire who spent $200 million over what, $220 million in this campaign. He could spend another $220 million in the next campaign in November. That would force Javier Becerra to raise a ton of money and all his backers. It would be that would be a real problem for the Democratic Party and certainly for Becerra. It all depends on whether or not he draws a Republican.
Talk to us a little bit about the mayoral race here. The top three candidates, Spencer Pratt, Nithya Raman, a council member for what, 5 or 6 years at this point, and the incumbent Karen Bass.
Right. So the incumbent's in a difficult spot because a lot of people don't like her. It's clear, but in every poll, whether it's fair or not, that's a different question. The fact is that at least 47% in the last poll that we saw from the LA Times were committed to somebody else other than the incumbent mayor, and that's extraordinary. The question she has to do, though, I think again, she is probably hoping to go to the fall with Spencer Pratt, because as popular as he is nationally with the Republican base and people in that area of public policy that are somewhat conservative and more critical of Democratic leadership in urban centers, the fact is she thinks she could easily beat a pro-Trump Republican in the fall. Nithya Raman, different story. To her left, there are 4 progressive, there were Democratic Socialists of America got 4 seats in the.
Yo, Karen Bass is a ugly woman, bro. Like, she is not attractive at all.
Yeah, she reflects her policies, bro.
She kind of look like
she look like. Yeah, she look like her policies, bro.
Oh, just disgusting. Like, who the fuck
She didn't even try, bro. Yeah, that bitch don't even try, bro.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, that bitch don't even try, bro.
Like,
she didn't even get a good wig.
Like, she like Dennis Rodman. That's who she remind me of.
Dude. And what's up with all these women that are part of the rainbow community too, man?
I have no idea. But to be honest with you, bro, I don't think that most women are gay for real. I think that they go through these little like experiments and shit. Like, but I think that most women still love dick, bro. I really I really do think so. Most of the girls like that I had knew that like they used to call themselves gay, like they would still like they would still have sex with dudes every once in a while. Like it wasn't no type of like right everyday shit like or every weekend, but they would still have sex with men, you know. So I don't be thinking that most females are actually gay.
Well, I mean, the black women politicians are though. I don't know
Oh
why.
yeah. I would say
The black
who
women
is it?
politicians are.
Yeah. What about Condoleezza Rice? You think that she gay?
I don't know. I ain't never seen her with no man.
Me neither. Me neither. Because she always be like she always wears those whatever right, suits and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she
Yeah.
ain't never had on nothing
Yep.
that makes her look like a woman for real.
Nope. And I never seen her with a man. Never.
Yeah. Who
I
else?
mean, she could be. Who knows?
Yeah. Is Jasmine Crockett got a man? What you think?
I'm pretty sure she
I
got
never seen
several
Jasmine
men.
Crockett with a man. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure she got several men.
Let's see. If
She be
Jasmine
popular.
Crockett single. I'm gonna just ask
That-
Google.
Well, all the women are like that. The other lady that was part of Chicago mayor, the one she's not there no more, but the last woman mayor they had, she was clearly
Oh
gay.
yeah, you talking
I
about
forgot her name.
the bug-eyed woman?
Yeah,
I know
her. I don't know her
who you
name.
talking about. Damn, what was her name?
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Lori. Damn, what was it? Lori
Lightfoot.
Lori
Was it Lightfoot?
Lightfoot. Yeah, that was her name. Lightfoot. Yeah. Lori Lightfoot.
Yeah, she
She was a
gay,
terrible
though.
fucking mayor too.
Yep, horrible looking, horrible. Everything about her was bad. I ain't good about that chick. I don't really get it. Yeah, she ain't the only one. You had her, the lady who stole all the money, up there in that same area. What's her name? What's the chick name?
Tiffany. Damn.
What's her name? Tiffany
I
something.
know who
Yeah.
you're talking about. Tiffany
She don't have no
something.
man
Yeah.
either.
Damn.
Hinyard, that's her name. Hinyard, that's her name. Not
Yeah.
Hinyard. Yeah, she didn't have
You
no.
right.
She didn't have no
Tiffany
man.
Hinyard.
I didn't see no man. I didn't see her with no man ever.
Jules said most lesbians I've met don't trust men.
Cool,
All
don't trust
5
you.
of them. Damn. Yeah, that's it.
We'll trust y'all either.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think that most women be lying all the fucking time, bro. Like straight up, bro. Nigga, even if a female tell me that the motherfucking sky is blue, nigga, I gotta walk out there and check for nigga. I feel like nah, man, but a lot of it comes from because like I grew up in a house with all women, right? And I know how well women lie. You know, like it's like, bro, women are master liars, though. I mean, masters at the shit. Man, I done had bitches fucking crying and shit. You know, sending them right snot coming all down their nose and fucking just all type of shit, and they still be lying the whole time. I mean, just like bawling their eyes out. Makeup and shit coming all down their damn face and be lying like a motherfucker. Just straight up lying. Like, man, see, I'm scarred, bro. I'm scarred. Beetlejuice. That is a fact. That is who Lori Lightfoot had looked like. She looked just like fucking Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Let me see what they're talking about with this election.
On the LA City Council, it is a very blue city.
He was telling us that he feels confident about tonight, just overall about his campaign. He said that he has been talking to voters all day. Last night, he was at an event in Temecula, and one of the big things that he said that really stood out to him was that
I do like the hat though, for real. That I can't lie about. I do like the hat. Now I never would wear the hat, but it's a nice hat.
he
You know
said
what I'm
that
saying?
that
Oh,
was
he
a
go
big
Pittsburgh.
concern for him because he really did saying
Pittsburgh.
that he gave it all his best to go across the state.
What up?
See, this crazy right here, boy. This nonsense right here. Let's play it up. Let's see what they talking about, Kev.
All right, let me hear it. All right.
To as many families as possible, and there was still a number of folks who either didn't know who he was or that they were still undecided about who they were going to give their vote. So tonight he said that he wanted to come out here and basically thank a lot of his supporters. He said that every single person here in this room has helped him financially or spiritually. And again, this is pretty much a packed room here. I would say about 250 people here began coming into this area earlier this afternoon. This is the Staveview Suites in Eastville. A lot of the folks just coming in dressed in red, white, and blue. Very, very colorful folks, I can tell you that. But again, everyone here just cheering him on. And as we heard right now, he just started addressing supporters here for the very first time. He said that he was hoping to write a speech, but then at the last minute, he backtracked that. He said he didn't have anything written down. He was just going to go with the moment. Whatever was in his heart, that is what he was going to be talking, to his supporters. He didn't really have anything. He said the last time, joking around with me, he said the last time that he did write a speech, it just, which may be, whether it's a victory one or not, he just wanted to express whatever was in his heart for all of his supporters here in Eastville.
These ballots are the turning ballots that we've had so far. We have a long ways to go. It obviously looks like it's
goal for us to hear.
Chad Bianco. I've never even heard of him. And I pay attention to politics a lot. So to be honest with you, I really don't think that he's gonna win shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I have no idea who this dude is, and he's running to be the governor of California, I guess.
I never heard of it, bro.
Good luck.
California is a strange place, bro. California is a weird place, bro. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Comes to politics,
it's definitely,
you never know, bro. Remember, Arnold Schwarzenegger won out of nowhere. Like people were like, "Who? What?" He won, and he was going to run.
That was surprising. Yeah.
And they were trying to push him up. I don't know if he ran for president, but they were trying to put his name in the hat to be president. That's the strong of a candidate he was.
Mm-hmm.
So California is weird, man. Not like this Gavin Newsom guy.
Yeah. To be a president, though, like you had to be born here, right? In order to be a president. Because I think that he's from where? From Russia? Or some shit? Or I don't know where he's from.
Well, that's probably why he didn't run.
Yeah.
Well, look here. I mean, but you know, remember, politics is it's seafood, man. Because remember, Marco, what's his name? Is Marco that one guy? Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz' real name ain't is Ted Cruz? You look it up.
No, you talking about Marco Rubio.
Marco Rubio real name is Raphael something. Whatever the fuck his name is. Like this motherfucker to change his whole name. Like that shit even remotely close to have a more Americanized name. So like, politics, and when it comes to making yourself less looking like a foreigner, you gotta do that off the top. We don't really mess with no people from another country like that. We ain't that advanced, bro. We ain't I don't care what nobody say. Doing that. And you better be acting like you're a Christian too. Don't be no Muslim. They not voting for you. Or no Buddha, Buddhist, or nothing else.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They're not voting for you.
That's a fact. Liberals they'll be like, you know what? Like that we need to go out here and that we should that we need to respect people's religion and that we need to respect others and all this other stupid shit that they'll probably say. Republicans will. Oh yeah, so he is from Austria. Yeah. He's from Austria.
Okay, yeah, so he kind of ran. Yeah. That's why he didn't run.
Yeah.
But he was a strong candidate. And like I said, when he won, I mean, people who don't live there, they're like, who won what? Like, we were all shocked. Like, what do you mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Wanting to be the governor. What are you talking about? Hey, real. Then he had that scandal after everybody got used to it. And then later on, he had the whole, his maid snitched on him. And he had a baby and all the other stuff he had going on. So that,
Oh
that
yeah,
just threw
he
him
was
all
out there
out.
cheating, wasn't he?
Yeah, with his maid, I think, or somebody that worked for him on the
That nigga was
staff.
out there cheating.
You didn't even have enough sense to take the lady off of the fire.
Out there slanging that meat.
His son is actually a bodybuilder now. The son that came from that is actually a bodybuilder.
That's crazy.
So I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
Oh, really?
Man. Them be
Wow.
the strongest men. Yeah, son, a bodybuilder. The one that came from that whole last affair that he had. See,
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't
Dudes
know,
be out here
Kev.
sloppy,
I
bro.
think
It comes.
yeah, they do, man. Got power though, Kev. When you get power, niggas think they untouchable, man. They think they Tony Montana, man. When they get power, man. Niggas get power, man. They get sloppy, man. And she worked for you too, man.
Yeah.
Man, phew.
Yeah, that's just like too close to home, bro. Like like that's just, yeah, man. Like I made a commitment to myself, right? So I don't cheat anymore. But nigga, I used to be like a serial cheater, bro. Like nigga, I cheated on every woman that I've ever been with 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9 times over. You know what I'm saying? But like the last time that I had messed with somebody at work or whatever, I told myself, bro, that I'm never doing this shit again. Because I had lost my job like behind that bullshit, bro. Like I was like, you know what, I'm done. I ain't fucking with nobody else that is too close to home or none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like my damn girl had found out about it. Like, you know, coming up to the job, nigga, this shit was all fucked up. I'm like, you know what? I can't show my face around here no more. You know what I mean? After this shit, I'm done. Bro.
Yeah, to get yourself in some minds, man. And you know the crazy thing,
Niggas be
it's
cheating
fucked up
with
when
they
it happened
fucking
at work.
rappers and shit, and I mean just all type of crazy.
Niggas be themselves. You know what'd be crazy if you get like I know a dude that happened to. You get caught at work and you get fired behind that, like, and you cheating. Like, what you go home and tell your old lady, dog? Like, what's that conversation like?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Like you have to make up some shit or something. I don't know. Like I clocked in late from break too many times or something. Like you just gotta make up something. Like, bro, like man, hell no. You came in late from break, nigga. We gonna break together, nigga. I just like some shit. I don't know. Like, it's just,
I don't know, bro. Especially if you high up, like you a manager or some kind of regional manager, or supervisor or something. Nigga, like you can't. I ain't know what you go home. The lie you go home and tell that your lady go up that to. Then they go. She's gonna be like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. You clock in late. You don't even clock in, nigga. What
Yeah.
You bad move, man. You the bad move, boy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you know, chicks be throwing it. They throw it at you when you got a little power, man. They throw it at you.
That is the
Ain't
truth.
that
Hey,
gone.
listen, bro. That is the truth. I am a manager at my job now, and that is definitely the truth. Definitely the truth.
20-year-olds, they gonna throw that thing on you, boy. They think they finna get some time off, a little extra day, or something they don't want to do. They gonna do the flirting shit, you know. Nah, man.
Yeah.
It's a trap. It's definitely a trap for men, bro. Listen, man. Because what'll happen is they'll fire you, they'll pay her, and then they'll move her to another building or location if they have it, and give her some money, and you'll be gone. You'll just be the fall guy. She'll just stay there after she threw it on you. Because no matter what, you are the superior. No matter what.
Yep.
If she threw it on you or not, they don't care. You the superior.
Yep.
It really only works for men because I don't really see dudes. I don't really see dudes doing that. She can find me some chicks like that. I'll find me some sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Never seen no dudes find some shit like that.
As a matter of fact, man, hell no, never, bro. Man, bro, and the type of shit that I've seen happen at jobs, like whenever it comes to like women and shit, whatever, right, messing with men, bro. I've seen a female coworker walk up to a dude like and just sort of like grab the nigga meat, bro. Like just walk straight up to him, like, but the females do this type of shit because they know that the men aren't going to say nothing for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause they look like a fruit if you say something. If you say something, look, if that chick is a 6 or better, she look like a 6 or better on a scale of 10, and you say something, nigga, you fruity. Like you gotta be fruity. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah,
you
like,
don't even
this-
look
oh,
right.
man, you know what? This nigga a bitch. This nigga gay. Yeah. Yeah, like
You
like,
don't look right. She know that too.
I have definitely seen that, bro. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I've done seen females, whatever, right, rub they fucking whatever, right, ass up against dudes and all type of shit at work. Nigga, man, I've seen it all, bro. Especially like whenever you are working around them, or whatever, right, 20-year-olds and shit like that. Because so a long time ago, right? Like, so I used to manage a Subway. This was years ago, like a long time ago. And whenever you would hire these whatever, right, 20-year-olds and 21-year-olds and stuff like that, bro, these bitches are freaky as fuck, bro. Are dumb freaky, nigga. Like they be doing some nasty shit, like for real. Oh shit, hold on, wait, what's this? Oh, so this the governor. Hold on, let me turn this up real quick.
Javier Becerra, 25%, Tom Steyer, 18%, and Chad Bianco, top 4.
Very early yet, but joining us now is the 42nd mayor of Los Angeles from 2013 to 2022. Thanks so much for coming in, Mr. Eric Garcetti, our former ambassador to India most recently.
I have to say, after 20 years of being at election night parties, it's so much more relaxed in studio.
We're just getting started.
Just getting started. We're going to pump it up, though, but it's nice to not be on a ballot for once and just to be able to see. But thank you for having me.
As you look at the faces, the top 3 vote getters here, we know you've endorsed Javier Becerra. Sure. What is that like to see someone who is Latino, who's at the top of the ballot and could potentially be the next governor of California?
For me personally, it's very emotional. I mean, my grandfather came as a Mexican immigrant, married a Mexican immigrant here in Los Angeles. When Javier talks about his parents having $12 in their pocket when they came here, and he may be the next governor of the state in a state that's 40% Latino, you know, it's where we came from. We had Mexican roots and Spanish roots. It's also kind of where the future is, and also shows Californians really want somebody who knows their everyday struggles. I think he's just a regular guy, and he's always been who he's been. We've had great people. I love Tom Steyer. I think he's been a committed person. Steve Hilton has really, I think, been a very reasonable Republican. I'm a Democrat, but a good Republican. I'm not a Chad Bianco kind of guy, but Javier, I think it's more emotional than it might feel, because he's a person who can sometimes come across as reserved, but he is a superb human being, and I'm personally very moved by this moment.
Are you surprised at how acrimonious some of the Tom Steyer campaign pieces?
Man, fuck him. Nah, let me stop. Now, Jules said whores are everywhere. That is a fact, bro. And this is why I have and listen, this is coming from a lifelong whore myself, because nigga, I used to be out there hoeing bad. But bro, whenever women hoe, bro, it's like a totally different type of hoeing. Like I don't know. A female hoeing is scary to me. Like, bro, like, man, like,
yeah, but dudes can't hold though.
I have a hard time. Go ahead.
Well, dudes can't hold. Dudes can't hold, bro. Dudes just be players, or they be sloppy players. But you can only play. You just playing in the street. Like, that's a name that's only selected out to women, because that's their value. And I don't understand how women don't understand that that's part of your value. It's your sexuality, because back in the days, women being a virgin used to be like a thing. Like, I know it's like a foreign concept to these people now, but that used to be a thing. Like, you had a kid out of wedlock, dudes be looking at you crazy for even going over there talking to that chick. Like, what are you doing, bro? You know, she got blowed up when she was 14 or 15 or whatever the fuck. Like, it takes away some of their honor. It should. So women and men can't really, like, men can't really hold. I mean, I know that's some stuff that they've been throwing around, but they be trying to change definitions around all the time.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if we going based off of that, I mean, I guess so. But like, I do agree with you, right? That a woman's sexuality is tied to her value. Because whenever I look at a female, and let's say, bro, I know some females that are in their like early 20s and they've already slept with probably about like 25 different men. Like your body count is actually higher than your age, and you are 22 years old. And it's like, bro, at the rate that you going, shit, by the time that you 30, bitch, you be done had sex with like 120 dudes. Like, it's like I'm serious, bro. Because even right now, I work around a bunch of, like, I don't want to call them kids, but I work with a lot of say that again.
20-year-olds.
Yeah. Like, and the amount of crazy ass stories that I hear from them, it's like, bro, this shit is insane. Like, because last week or whatever, like when I had did that show, and there was this girl on there talking about or whatever, right? Like she had slept with 3 dudes in a day. And I'm like, bro, that is a light day. The amount of shit that I hear, 3 dudes in one day, that's light. Bro, like for real. I'm like, bro, that's light, my nigga. I be hearing about bitches that be getting gang banged and I mean all type of shit, bro. Like, wow, she like, damn, I couldn't even imagine doing this type of shit back when I was like 18, 19, 20, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like, it's like,
just to see some chick in the panties was in high school or something.
yeah.
Like you was struggling to get that nowadays. Nah, it's like, man, they just, their value system is like that. And then their aunties and them is loose in the coos too. So they teaching them that stuff.
Yep.
That's where they getting it from.
They mamas, like they mamas ain't nothing but like 34, 35, 34 and 35 years old, which is crazy.
Loose, man. I mean, because you got to think about it. If your daughter and you a woman is seeing you have different men come in and out of your house, that is not a good example. That is not what you want to be doing. And then when they get to be teenagers, man, you could tell when little girls start having sex. You could tell their clothes start getting tighter and looser. They start getting a little bit more attitude. You could tell. It's not hard. Women usually can tell more so than a man can tell. They know. Remember, we was younger, and you go to the cookout, the grandma and them used to call them fast ass girls.
Yep.
They can't do that now. They say, hey, that's what they say, that's her truth. Let her live with her truth. Don't be like that, kid.
Yeah, and it's crazy, like, because the world is so like sexed out anyways. I mean, it's like everything, like there's ass on everything, like, ass on Instagram, ass on Facebook, ass on TV. Hell, even whenever you turn on a motherfucking award show, like there's ass on there. And I'm to the point now, like, and don't get me wrong, you know what I mean, or whatever. I love a nice ass, but there's just too much ass, bro. Like, it's just too much ass on TV. It's too much ass. Like, it's like everywhere. As soon as you open up your phone sometimes, and listen, this could just be my algorithm. You know what I'm saying? But there's ass cheeks sometimes whenever I open up certain apps. It's just ass cheeks. Have you ever experienced that, Pittsburgh T?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
whenever
they
made corn free, bro. Whenever they made corn free, bro, they messed it all up, bro. They messed the game up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, remember when I was young, I was born in '76, bro. I remember you used to have to go. The magazines used to be behind. Either the magazines was behind the corner store, like behind like a little section in the store, or if you wanted to get the DVD with the Blockbuster or the off-brand DVD rental place, it was in, like, you couldn't go to Blockbuster because they rent foreign videos. You had to go to a certain DVD store and you had to play the game with them. But like, all of that was inaccessible. It wasn't like you pulled up a phone whenever you felt like it, hit a button and typed in a website and bam, that's it. Like, nah, it didn't. You had to go through some changes to get that. And it's not the same thing. one person might have had a DVD tape and y'all had to share it, or magazine or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't as accessible as now. These kids now, any device you can watch porn at. Anyone. iPad, phone, anything. Your Google Nest, any of that stuff, any TV, it's all that stuff now you can watch porn on if you want to. So it's too accessible, bro.
Yeah.
Which
Jules
messes
said,
up the kids too.
Yes, yes, it does, bro. Yes, it does. Jules said, I never get sexual ads or anything because I never look at porn. Oh, I mean corn, my bad. So I don't watch like corn either, right? Like, and even if I do, like, bro, it's so rare to like, I mean, it's very rare. Like, I mean, it's overly rare. But every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do be on Instagram and you know what pops up on Instagram. But a lot of the times I don't even be trying to look at it. Like if you go to your like search page on Instagram, bro, it ain't nothing but like ass cheeks on there for the most part. On that like explore page or something like that. Like there may be like some food or something on there, and then all of a sudden it's just ass. Like, bro, I ain't even looked this up at all. Like, it's like, what the fuck is this? And even if you get on X has no algorithm. Like, so you get whatever on X. Like, so you could be looking at like pots and pans or some type of like Panda Express advertisement, and then all of a sudden it's like it's somebody fucking. Like, bro, what the fuck? Jules said, okay, no, I'm serious. Like, I don't really watch porn like that. You know what I mean? Shit.
Well, I mean, think of it too like this too, Kev. There's no, remember, there used to be when it first came out, like it started getting accessible, they used to have soft porn, right?
Yeah.
They don't have that no more. They don't have soft porn no more because they have Instagram, Twitter, all these things. Like they don't even try to categorize it anymore. They just say you want to watch whatever. So it kind of like they open up the Wild Wild West, and what happens is they mess up two groups of people. It's not just the women; they mess up the boys too, because boys don't think that they have to do certain things to get women. Like you got to be that guy. Like you got to go walk up to a girl, she reject you, you go back to the drawing board, talk to your partners, your people, whatever, and you get your talk game right, and you figure out how you can approach it. These stupid idiots that made themselves passport bros because they don't want to talk to chicks. They don't want to get rejected. That's what they did, bro. And they think that women in other countries are better. And no, bro, women are women, bro. They're not better. They just see you as a golden ticket up out of there, homie. Like, you ain't doing that great. As soon as you leave and get back on that plane, one amigo gonna bust her down as soon as you leave, homie. So you ain't doing nothing, man. Like, these dudes are delusional. But they don't, point I'm making is that these cats, they think because they watch so much porn, they just show up on the porn site to fix the pipe or whatever, and the girl open up the door and he just jump on the legs. Like, nah, bro, that's not how that goes, man. Like, you got to learn how to talk to chicks, bro. You got to learn how to talk to them. And the rejection part is part of the whole process.
Yep. That's a fact, bro. I got rejected so much when I was a kid, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, like it didn't make me like, so I'll say this, like, so it kind of had taught me how to actually deal with the whole like rejection thing, right? Like, it wasn't the end of the world to me if I got rejected, you know. Like, it's like, oh, well, you know what, shit, well, you know what, fuck that bitch or something, you know. Like, I felt bad about it, but it wasn't like the end of the world. It's like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just move on to the next bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if it happened in front of your homies gonna clown your ass. If it happened in front of your homies, they gonna clown you. Remember, like, they don't even do dances. We used to do dances where you used to have to go and walk up to the chick and be like, hey, you wanna go to the dance? And she might clown your ass. So your homies might be looking at you and like, oh, you got get shot down, and all day you get clowned on, but that's part of it. Like, they don't, they don't have the social events and the social contact. You being on the internet and sending a DM is not socializing. That is not socializing. People who do not know, that's not socializing. We can see it because they can't have those same young people they can't communicate face to face. They can talk a lot of crazy
Nope.
stuff on the internet, but face to face, they cannot communicate because of their social interactions on the internet. They think that's real. That's not real. It's nothing like getting in front of a woman and talking to her face to face, or vice
Yeah.
versa. I would imagine. I'm not a woman, so but I would imagine it's nothing like a woman standing in front of a man, as opposed to looking at a picture or some video that's been photoshopped. That's not the same thing.
Yeah. That's a fact. A lot of kids nowadays, like they don't, like their body language be so off whenever you be talking to them. You know, like it's almost like they don't know how to stand, or they don't, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just weird. Like, how weren't you used to talking to people? You know, but it's a new day and age. It's almost to the point to where they look like they aren't comfortable inside of their own skin, you know, because I be interviewing people and shit at work and stuff, like whenever they come in looking for jobs or whatever, and a lot of times like you can just tell that they are so uncomfortable, you know, and I'll just be asking them just you know, it's like basic questions and shit, and they just, I don't know, man.
They'll never be able to answer that. Though. Yeah, because they not. Because I remember when I was youngster, man, my folks, somebody in your family would, at summer when you off, be like, hey, we're going to do a mock interview. So you're going to walk in here like you're going to do an interview. Come walking in there. Why you walking like that? Put your shoulders back. Lay your head back. Walk in, shake somebody's hand, look them in the eye, talk to them. Don't be stammering and stuttering. Like, these kids never had that. You know, they don't, nobody does that. Nobody takes the time to say, hey, let's do the interview process. It doesn't matter how smart you are. Like, and that's the other thing. I was talking about this to some folks. I was at a party, a family party this weekend. We were talking about this with kids and women and letting them know, like, y'all expectations are fucked up. Because to them, if the kid is smart, that's great. But that's what he's supposed to be. That should be an expectation. It's not like a fucking golden ticket. That's what you're supposed to do. Especially the homes that we're providing for these kids. Like, these kids our kids ain't struggling. They ain't missing no meals, and we over there trying to figure out how we gonna keep the lights on, none of that shit. So your only job is to go to school and get good grades. You should get good grades. It's not complicated. But the parents also, they don't have to know how to do all the other stuff. I don't need to know how to do calculus and, you know, algebra and all of that stuff. And a lot of stuff I don't need, but what I do know how to do is talk and walk up and do an interview. I can do that. Most parents can do that. Most parents have done interviews and know their process. So the skills that we do have, we need to embark them on the kids. We don't need to put everything on the school. You can't do that. That's not parenting. You're using a school like babysitting, and you're thinking the school is going to prepare your kids for life. They're never going to do that. You're insane if you keep that kind of train stuff. You're setting your kids up for failure. Nobody else does that but us.
Yeah. It's some sad stuff. Let me see what they're talking about with this election real quick.
This has been against
campaigns. You know, people forget all the rules are off. It's like 4 cats in a bag fighting for their very.
Campaign built by teachers and nurses and firefighters, people who are the working people of California, who want to back a governor who is also a working person of California. So campaign built by teachers and nurses and firefighters, people who are the working.
Dang, what happened?
Into the race a bit later than the other candidates, but Eric Garcetti mentioned, you know, perhaps he got into it a bit too soon, really hadn't established himself statewide yet, or made a name for himself.
It's a big disappointment up there. He got a lot of support from the tech industry. He was considered tech friendly. In fact, there were a lot of people in Silicon Valley who thought that he was the moderate in the race, and that was the lane. But for whatever reason, and that may have been one of them, is that he got in a little late. In talking to him just yesterday, he thinks that he was his campaign was harpooned by that notion that we may have 2 Republicans going into the fall, because it all of a sudden it focused people. Well, who is a viable Democrat? We need to jump on him. And it was Swalwell and then it was
Then it
then it wasn't, and then it was Javier, and they never even considered his campaign.
Conan, we have more results coming in. Let's put those up on the board and we'll take a look at them. This
Aw,
is
look
the
at this
latest
shit.
in the race for mayor here in LA County or LA City. But I understand this is the second set of numbers to drop. You see Karen Bass ahead with 36%, Spencer Pratt 30%, Nithya Raman 20%. Again, these are mostly mail-in ballots, right, Conan?
Yeah, they're mostly, these are the ones that were
Of course it is mail-in ballots.
advanced, and so they stacked them, so as soon as 8 o'clock hit, they could count them. Then after that, they count the day of election, and then they count all the other ballots that came in late.
All right. And NBC News projects that Democrat Derek Tran has won this portion of the race, and he will advance to the general election in November. We're talking about District 45, which represents Orange County, including the cities of Garden Grove, Westminster, Fountain Valley, and Lakewood.
All right, let's take a look at the latest numbers for the governor's race. Here is a look, and as you can see, Steve Hilton, Javier Becerra tied at 26%, Tom Steyer 20%, Chad Bianco 12%. Again, these are very early numbers. They do represent Orange County and a couple of counties up in the Northern California area and part of LA County at this point. Katie Porter 5%, Matt Mahan, who you just heard, 4%. Antonio Villaraigosa, 1%. We understand he has conceded the race. He just released a statement saying tonight didn't turn out the way we had hoped, and I offer my congratulations to the winners and offer my best wishes for the road ahead. We're going to take a minute right now to check on some of the other live results from races around the area.
We have a live news update coming up on NBC4.
Man, you see that Spencer Pratt is only at 30%.
Yeah, well, I see these mail-in ballots.
30%.
Bro, what's up with these mail-in ballots?
Yeah.
Kev, man.
Yeah, man,
It's just
hey.
us, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah. These mail-in ballots, bro, they need to put a stop to that shit. But I think that mail-in ballots should only be for, like, it should be for elderly people or people that have some type of disability, like to where they can't move around like that. You know what I'm saying? Soldiers that are overseas. Everybody does not need to have access to be able to have a mail-in ballot. I think that that's bullshit.
You can have
Say what?
mail-in ballots, but I think you gotta start off with the basis of checking somebody's ID. Like say you want to do mail-in ballot, right? There should be a process to say, hey, Kev, you want to get a mail-in ballot? No problem. I got you. You need to fill this paperwork out. You need to bring this type of ID, your driver's license, passport, whatever, Social Security. You need to verify that this is you, not somebody just writing something on a piece of paper. Okay, cool. Well, you got you verified. We're going to send your ballot to this address for you. And then now you eliminate the majority of that. The whole idea that so anybody could just pick up a piece of paper and just say, I want that, or any entity. So they check nothing. You just fill out the paperwork and that's it. Like, that's insane because it's state by state basis. In California and Minnesota's another one. The way that they do their mail-in ballots is absolutely insane, bro. It's like how could you trust that?
Yeah. There's like, no, like you can't. I remember back when they said that that Joe Biden had beat Donald Trump based off of some mail. I watched that whole race. I watched that fucking entire race, bro. And Donald Trump was up like a motherfucker in 2020. And then all of a sudden, these mail-in ballots had came through. And it was like a complete wash after that. I was like, bro, how the fuck did this happen? It was the mail-in ballots. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's
Bro, you
bullshit.
see what they talking about in the chat? See what they're talking about in the chat?
No,
They
this is
can't read that chat, man. See what they talking about.
Which one?
Look at that. That's
Oh, okay.
crazy.
Jules said
Last week.
they've been rigging votes on. They've been rigging votes at least since we had voting machines. And the Electoral College used to be able to vote. However, they wanted my bad. I'm tripping. Let me read that again. They've been rigging votes at least since we had voting machines. And the Electoral College used to be able to vote however they wanted. That ended in 2020. Damn. They are making apps for voting. Man, what the fuck? For voting now in New Jersey. We know they cheated. What kind of app is it? Like, I don't know about this app shit. App to vote? No, that shit needs to be in person, and it needs to be just pen and paper. Period. There don't need to be nothing else. Pen and paper, nigga.
Wow.
Making an app to go and vote, yeah, that's fucking insane. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all.
Crazy. You know what else I don't get? I didn't see this thing with Trump when he was trying to give certain groups of people money, and these fools was trying to raise taxes 100% on whatever they were gonna get, just so they didn't get it. And I'm like, wait a minute. And people were cheerleading that. I'm like, wait a minute. So y'all down for raising taxes on somebody just because of something you don't like? You know they're gonna, if you do this, if you allowed to do this idiotic thing that you're trying to do, the other side gonna do it too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
and then
facts.
anybody can just pick anything that they don't like that you got and just tax the hell out of it. It's not what the government's supposed to be doing. Like, I don't agree with them getting it, but I also don't agree with no damn government just making up some random ass tax just to tax people because they feel like it. Like, I don't understand these dummy crats, bro. They're just stupid.
Yeah. I don't understand them either. I think that most people that vote Democrat are usually like retarded or something. Like, and all right, so I will say this. I think that the Democrats plays on people's emotions very, very well. And this is why there are so many women that actually vote Democrat, because women are more emotional than men, right? And I think that men that vote Democrat are either gay or that they are simping. That is what I honestly believe. Because for somebody to be a grown man and to say, "Hey, man, you know what? Like that I'm voting Democrat," I think that there's something wrong with you, bro. Like, you either gay or you just simping. Like, your girl had made you do this shit or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You right, Kel, because you know some of these niggas don't even tell their woman they voted for Trump.
Believe.
Some of these dudes
Niggas
not
is
even
gay.
telling their woman. Some of these dudes ain't even, some of these dudes don't even tell their women they voted for Trump at this point, Kev. A lot of these dudes ain't telling their women they voted for Trump.
Niggas is terrified.
They're scared.
Hey, I might not get no coochie. Yeah. Yeah.
Let their woman, and think about it.
I'm
Think
not
of how
gonna get no
dudes act
coochie,
in
nigga,
relationships,
if I
dog.
say this.
Some of these niggas, their woman yell at them like they little boys about bullshit, and they sit there and take it, bro. Like, you ever been over a nigga house and his woman go off, and you be like, "What the fuck is going on, man?" This dude, woman is yelling at him like he is a little ass 5-year-old, bro, and she don't even wait till I leave. Like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? Listen, man. Are you okay? Are you safe?
Disrespectful. The disrespect is crazy. Yeah, I know.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
I don't understand how
like,
dudes put up with that kind of shit.
Man, listen, I got a homeboy, bro. His girl, right, makes him or whatever, right, go to bed like whenever she go to bed. Like, he has to turn off his game. I'm dead ass serious, bro. Whatever. Like, he could be right in the middle of playing or whatever, like 2K or some shit. And whenever she say like it's time to go to bed, my nigga, this nigga has to go to bed, bro. Like, I'm dead ass serious. He has to turn his game off and go to bed. For real. You gotta go to bed, bro. I told you to go to bed with me. Nigga, like, damn. Bro, this shit happened.
This shit is hilarious, man. That's what,
bro, this shit happened or whatever. Like, while I was over there, bro. I was like, damn, all right, y'all. Well, shit, I'm about to go ahead and get on the pot of here. Nigga, like, Nigga, like we playing the game, bro. Like this nigga had to turn this game off and go to bed. That shit is insane. That shit is insane.
Bro,
Hey,
think
some
about the
dudes
other end.
are like that though. Yeah.
Bro, think about the other end. If a dude did a woman like that, they would be like, why
Oh
is he
man.
controlling her like that? Why is
Yep.
she got her own mind. Why is he so controlling? He should not be controlling her like that. This nigga
Yeah.
would have bought a video game and he cannot play. He got to sneak to play
Yeah.
the shit. Like,
Yeah.
like
That shit is crazy, bro.
that's
You have to
fucking
go to bed,
insane,
like
man.
whenever I go to bed. Yeah. That shit is
Crazy,
crazy,
man.
though. Yeah, like
That
nigga.
ain't crazy, man.
Yeah, you go to
That's crazy,
bed
man.
when I go to bed.
That is crazy, man. I mean, but I know a few dudes like that too. I don't. That's hilarious, man. Them dudes be acting like that. When I was younger, I knew a few dudes like that. Older, you get older, man. I don't know no old dudes that put up with that shit past like 40. Ain't nobody putting up with that shit, man. You don't shut your ass up and get the fuck out my face with that, man. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Yep. Go to bed.
It ain't gonna happen.
Bitch, you go to fucking bed. I'm playing the game tonight, goddamn it.
Yeah. Said I paid for it.
Facts,
I
right?
paid for this more. I'm playing it. I don't need the actual permission. What is wrong with you?
Jules said, does he sneak, wake up, and play the game in the middle of the night? Shit, I don't know. Shit, he probably do. Shit, he probably do. Wait on her to fall asleep just so that he can go and play the game. Nigga, ain't no way in the hell, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Is this my cat up under me? Oh no, that ain't my cat. My fucking shirt. How the hell did my shirt get up under my damn chair? But anyway. But yeah, man, yeah. These dudes
Yeah,
is
that-
crazy out here.
Yeah, but that come from, you know where that come from, no cap? They used to that woman, their mother yelling and screaming at them all day, and then they let their woman do that shit.
Yeah.
What's crazy?
Just be happy
mean,
that he's home. Yeah, facts. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
be
nah,
happy
them
his
chicks.
nigga home. Shit.
Man, them chicks, them ones that we talking about, you be over that nigga house, and his woman be going smoother. Fuck off. He be like, damn, man, what happened? I can't believe you left this in the floor. Like, what? That's what this bitch is yelling about? Like, bro, like, what the you be putting up with
Yeah,
this?
like my nigga.
Fuck is wrong with you, man? Now, like, what are you doing? What you on right now, man?
Yeah,
That is like talking to you crazy like this, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm here.
Yeah, that's
I
a
can only
fact, yeah.
imagine what this bitch do when I leave down. You need help. You need to call somebody for you, homie. Like, what the fuck is going on? Over some
Yeah.
minor ass shit. Like, this bitch got a chemical imbalance,
I
bro.
know.
She got to be doing all this yelling and screaming, bro.
Yeah, this bitch crazy. Why did you leave your socks right in the middle of the floor? You like, I'm like, man, bitch, if you don't fucking yeah, do not embarrass me in front of company or some shit. Oh, that's fucked up.
Fuck right. And they super, and them chicks are super sensitive too, bro. Them chicks,
Oh, yeah.
them kind of chicks are super sensitive when it comes to respect. And when that company comes over, like they got that nigga acting like he had a childhood recital, bro. That nigga's running around like he was asking for permission to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
asking-
yeah.
That nigga can't, if it's upstairs and downstairs, he gotta get permission to come downstairs when the woman is down there. Like, dude, these dudes is some of these niggas is so fucking weak, bro. I don't fucking understand this shit.
Yeah, there are some. Yeah, a lot of it, bro, is like a lot of these dudes, like they put coochie on such of a high pedestal, like that they are afraid that it might get taken away from them or some shit. Like I don't know, bro. And don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, my nigga. Listen, I love vagina, but it's certain shit like that. I'm just not fucking up putting up with it, bro. I can't do it. I can't. Hey, kitty.
Yeah, you shouldn't be letting nobody. Just like how they wouldn't, the women wouldn't be putting up with that for no man. Shouldn't no man be putting up with that with no woman, bro. That's utterly insane, bro. And them type of bitches be the ones that be fighting with your mama, your sister, any other woman in your
I
life.
know.
You got a problem with anybody. Like you kind of see it. You know, we older, so we see what the play is, man. But some of these dudes, man, they let these women and they come to work and be pure D hell at work and go home and let that woman kick them in the ass all night, all day. Like, man, dude, what you owe? I mean, you let this chick talk to you like that? I don't really get it, man. But hey, whatever. Some dudes is like that, man. They like hermaphrodites. They like that kind of stuff, I guess.
Yeah, they like getting bullied and shit at home. Like, man, fuck all that. I like my women sweet and nice and fucking cuddly, nigga. Like she don't bother me too much. And leave me the fuck alone.
Chilling. I like my woman not making a bunch of noise and friction and not having all these crazy demands, bro. Don't be demanding no shit like you fucking entitled to all this shit. Like I'm your worker. Bitch, I'm not your worker.
Yeah.
But
that's a fact.
I mean, but chicks do that because there's always a sucker out there that's gonna go for
shit,
it.
hold on,
though.
wait.
It's always...
Is it Spencer Pratt?
Go ahead.
Hold on.
What are they talking about?
Oh yeah. That's a fact, bro. There are so many men out here like who don't have no type of say so inside of their house at all, like none. Damn, this damn cat. Let me turn this up.
Right now, it's showing that the early results favor Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. And we've talked to her over the past couple of days. She has been crisscrossing the city, and she's been talking about her record. She says she has decreased homelessness. She says she's helped decrease crime, bringing the homicide rate to a 60-year low. And she's proud of fast-tracking what she says is 42,000 units of housing in this city. She's proud of her record. Her opponents, Spencer Pratt and Nithya Raman, have been critical of what she has done as mayor, but the early returns are in favor of the incumbent, Karen Bass. Now, as you mentioned, we are in Koreatown. There's a number of supporters that have gathered behind us, and in just minutes, we are expected to hear from Karen Bass for the first time. A campaign tells us that at about 9 o'clock, she'll be taking the stage, and we will be here when she does, as these early results show her with the early lead. We'll send it back into you.
We want to bring in Robert Kovacic now because he has been following the Spencer Pratt campaign.
He is live right now in Sawtell with the campaign watch party there. I see you're outside, Robert.
Yeah, I like that you qualified it, that I'm with the watch party, but I'm not inside of the watch party. We're here on the sidewalk with journalists from across the country and cameras from across the country. The media line stretches down the block here on Pico Boulevard because this is a private party being attended right now by Adam Carolla and Billy Bush and Norm Langer of Langer's Delicatessen, among others here, as well as Spencer Pratt and his family and his mother as they await the returns and they watch the returns. And will Spencer Pratt come out and talk to us? Well, that is anybody's guess. Campaign said they're not sure.
Bro, I don't think that Spencer Pratt is gonna win. And not because I don't think that he was a good candidate. It's just that it is in LA. You know what I mean? Even if Spencer Pratt does win this fair and square, like they're not gonna let no fucking Republican be the fucking mayor of LA. That shit is not gonna happen. That shit ain't happening, bro.
And then
Man.
what was he? He wasn't even a politician. That nigga wasn't even a real politician.
No, he was a like something like I think he was on reality TV or something like that. But they're not gonna let him win shit. Like, and even if he does win, right, which he's not, but they would fight him on every single thing that he tried to do. That shit is gonna bro, it's gonna be riots and protest. It's gonna be insane.
Well, you know, if he win, you know, the first thing they're gonna do is say we got to have a recount. We got to check these. Now they gonna believe in voter fraud. Then all of a sudden, the motherfuckers start believing in voter fraud. Like you know what they finna do, man. That shit is fucking comical, bro. That is really sad that people are just dumb. Vote for this fraud again.
Yeah, but it don't make no fucking sense. And then you got the one lady, Marjorie Taylor Greene or whatever. She's out here advocating like for all these Democrats now, I think that she just got paid or some shit. For real.
Bro, I don't know why people ever follow her. That bitch is crazy. Remember, she
Yeah,
was
she is
saying that
crazy.
they shot a laser from space. That's what created the fires in California. Then that bitch was over there. She was over there, not believing in that Sandy Hook stuff too. She was in that whole Sandy Hook conspiracy. She was in the middle of that craziness. Remember, she ran up on one of them kids. Came, I think their father or somebody came from that Sandy Hook stuff to get like gun control done, and she was like chasing them up and down the steps of like the Senate, like because they had came out there, like about Second Amendment. Like she is cuckoo crazy, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with like no Republican, none of that. That chick is something that's not right with her, bro. She is not
right.
So I don't understand any of the stuff dealing with her. I don't know how the Republicans backed her. I don't know why now the Democrats want anybody who's against Trump, they back anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact.
Which is crazy. That's your whole strategy.
Mm-hmm. Hate Donald Trump. Let me turn this
Every opponent I ran against became a part of my administration, including Wendy Gruhl, who's a dear friend and helped us with homelessness policy, and Kevin James, who was one of my opponents, came in as the president of the Board of Public Works, and Jan Perry headed up one of the departments. You know, anybody I think that believes in LA, instead of us just picking one and saying, you're the only one, I hope after this we can figure out what brings us actually together, because it doesn't sell, it's not as sexy, it doesn't get as many clicks, but it's going to be critical for everything from the Olympics to our housing and homelessness crisis moving forward.
Right, but that's not the politics of the era that we live in right now.
As Conan will remind us.
It's unfortunate. You can't have leaders without candidates.
For sure.
You know, I'll just say it. Robert Kovacic, and I don't know what it's about Robert because he was kicked out of the Trump campaign headquarters in New York, I remember. But if you advocate transparency in government, open up the party to everybody, including the press. It's just the idea of saying the people have voted, but we don't want you anywhere near us. We're gonna have a private party. That's an anathema to the whole concept of casting the ballot, election nights. It's part of the American tradition. I just thought it's a poor reflection on the Spencer Pratt campaign. That's just my editorializing, but you never would have done that.
No, we let everybody in, you know, no matter what. And, you know, it's so important for us to not only have press that's open and has access, but for us to also, you're right, the politics of this moment is divisive, Conan, but I don't think that's where everybody's hearts are.
Man, fuck out of here, nigga. Suck my dick. All right, let me see what you talking about. They did. I lived in Santa Rosa for those fires in 2017, and there was a bent steel beam in the shape of a V in a burned down restaurant. I saw it with my own eyes. Oh wow.
Man, but remember, they talking all that nonsense right now. But remember that chick, Kamala, she still ain't. Those people still waiting outside for her to give a speech about conception, bro. She never went out there and said nothing to people. That was still out there to go, bro. Fuck are they talking about, bro? Fuck out of here. Like with this whole nonsense. And as far as like being open, remember them motherfuckers was censoring people about COVID. You couldn't say nothing COVID. You like fuck out of here, bro. And Mr. Sleepy Man ain't do no goddamn. He ain't do no pressers. None. Hardly any.
None.
Hardly any. So, bro, they real delusional, bro. With the shit they be talking, bro. It's hard to even listen to that stupid shit they be talking. And people want to play this game. Like, we was so open. So we was doing the opposite for the last 4 years. It was good for black people. We didn't have no racism, and it was transparent. They weren't blocking people. They cared about the average working man. Clearly, that's how we got Trump. This is fucking comical.
This shit don't make no damn sense, bro. I say this all the time, bro. If Democrats did not have a double standard, like they wouldn't have a standard at all. It makes no their whole like I don't even know what to even call it, but their whole ideologies and shit, like it all makes no fucking sense. Like they so backwards and just contradicting it, bro. The shit is crazy, bro. Like like they're fucking stupid. I gotta be honest, bro. A lot of these people are fucking morons.
Yeah, remember, they made an excuse for Biden giving his son a pardon for shit he did 10 years prior and shit he might do in the future. They were like, nah, but
Bro,
they got to do that because of this and that. Like, what? What are you talking
bro.
about, bro? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on here, man?
hmm Bro, if Donald Trump had did that, oh my God, bro, burn down the whole city, everything. It would have been mayhem. See how he wants to hide this, and it is because of the Epstein files, or just some dumb shit that they done came up with inside of their fucking head that makes no sense at all. Shit is crazy.
They gave Dr. Fauci pardons. They gave so many people pardons, bro. Like, how do you give a person a pardon? Pardon is usually you get convicted, right? They rewrote history and how that goes. They
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
themselves a pardon for some shit they never got convicted of. Like, how the fuck you get an open pardon like that, bro? And then now you expect nobody to use it because you decided to do it. Nobody else could do it. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. And they gonna get mad when Trump do it because he's gonna do it. Why wouldn't he do it? Y'all fucking idiots did it.
Oh yeah,
Of
yeah,
course he's
yeah. That's a fact. Like y'all have opened up this window, whatever.
Of course he's gonna do it. You gonna say the same thing y'all gonna say. Y'all
You
be like,
know,
no, that's
he's
the
going
most
to
corrupt.
give himself a pardon. He's going to give everybody a fucking pardon.
That's gonna be the same thing. And you'll be like, no, that's
I
because he
hope that
corrupt.
Donald Trump gives out. Yeah. No, I hope that Donald Trump gives JD Vance a pardon, Marco Rubio a pardon. I mean, everybody gets a pardon. Because you know for a fact that whenever those damn Democrats get in office, boy, they are going after everybody. Because, like, you know, it would be nice if we could just hold on to power for forever, but that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? So,
Nah, we're not gonna win like that. And on top of that, like I said, they gonna act like the reason why he doing is corruption. When they did it, it's not the same thing. Like, bro, that double standard stuff they be doing is absolutely insane. That part and shit, I didn't understand how people couldn't understand that, because that was the crazy stuff with that Hunter Biden stuff that they had going on, bro. That was nuts. They gave that dude a pardon for shit that he might do in the future. Like, what the fuck is that? I never heard of that. And I never heard nobody getting a pardon, period, unless your ass got convicted. I never seen innocent people get pardons, bro. How that happen?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe it's just us, Kev. Maybe we just slow. We just don't get it.
Yeah.
Because they did it. And on top of that, not only that, remember they went back to the time when Hunter Biden was in Ukraine. That's how they went all the way back to that time period and gave him a pardon for those how many years they had to go back to give him for that. So what the hell was he doing in Ukraine, bro?
Yeah, that is a good question. What was he doing over there?
What was he doing,
Something
bro?
seems a little fishy about this. Fucking
Yeah, what
on
was he doing,
European
bro?
women and snorting coke.
Yeah, what was he doing, dog? He
Yeah.
clearly was doing something that they felt like they needed to give him a pardon for, dog. Like, what's that about, man? Like, what's going on?
I think that they was over there funneling that fucking money like that Joe Biden had kept sending over there. That is what I honestly believe. I think that there was some money that was getting sent out somewhere. Hunter Biden had his hands on it or some shit. I don't know.
They gave him titles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Jules said he was on the board of an energy company. What? Ukraine Energy? Ukraine
Yeah, he
Power?
was. Yeah, he was.
Oh, damn. For
And he
real?
don't know nothing about energy.
Okay.
Yeah, he don't know nothing about
Oh,
energy. He know about some crack. He don't know about no energy.
It was all a racket. She said Burisma is the name of the company. Burisma. Hey, this Lindsay Horvath lady. Hey, dog. Shout out to her.
Who's that?
This lady that's on the screen. She running to be the supervisor of the district in Los Angeles County.
Can you tap that white
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be some misconduct charges going on with her. Definitely gonna be some allegations happening.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely gonna be some. But nah, man, that's absolutely insane dealing with that, man. I don't even know what to say about that, Kev. With the Ukraine stuff, bro, we don't know. They definitely was funneling some money over there, and because how do they hire a crackhead and put him on the board to do anything with some energy, dog? That he ain't got no certification, no degrees, no nothing with. Besides your daddy being Biden was in Obama's cabinet at that time, I think, or something like that, right? I think that's how that was going.
Yeah.
I forgot his position. Whatever Biden was. Yeah, that his daddy, he in the board on Ukraine energy. Man, get out of here, dog. Unless y'all in what was that? Unless y'all in unless that's the Carter that they had like New Jack City where they in there serving up. That's the only thing I can see you being the CEO of.
That's funny. Jewel has said crack and Parmesan. crack and Parmesan.
Yeah, man. Unless they was looking for a Pookie in the Carter, I don't see anything else he could be an advisor on, man. I don't see a whole lot he could be doing, man. What was he doing?
Yeah.
And they was paying him like $200,000 a year or something crazy in Ukraine, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. And this is the thing, though, right? Just like, even whenever you listen to Hunter Biden speak, like, he don't really sound smart, right? Like, and I know that this sounds crazy coming from me because I stutter like a motherfucker. But like, whenever you listen to him, like a lot of stuff that he says doesn't make any sense at all. Like, at least that whenever I speak, like it sounds like some common sense. Like, but whenever he talk, it's like, bro, this nigga has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro.
That's too much crack, dog. What wouldn't he say? Crack is whack.
Yeah.
When he say crack is whack, that's what that was, dog. That got big crack. Remember they had them files from Biden them when they released them that him, and on top of that, remember that nigga was fucking his brother's widow, and he got her on crack. Yeah, got her on crack, and then they had the whole incident. Had an incident where they got cracked out and couldn't figure out where they left the kids, and they had to call the Secret Service, and the Secret Service had to come and find the kids. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, yeah, that's documented when he went to court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that brother got some issues for real. Oh, is this Karen Bass getting ready to speak? Let me turn this up.
Now there she is. There she is.
Man, fuck that bitch. No, she's
All right. Hello, LA. How are we doing out there? Oh my goodness. It is wonderful to see you tonight. Are we gonna win tonight? I will tell you it's looking good so far. We got a lot more to go, but so far it's looking good. And I am so glad to be here with everyone on a night. In a couple of hours, we will declare victory. And let me just say, first of all, let me thank everybody standing behind me because this is my family, my whole family that are here. My two grandsons in my first campaign, they're now taller than me. My nieces and nephews who have grown up over the last few years. Let me just say that we can't do anything without our families. Our families who put up with all that we have to go through when we choose public life. And I just want to take a minute to tell you how much I love you so much and appreciate you for standing there with me throughout thick and thin, and everybody here for your support. We have led a grassroots campaign because we want to bring change to our city, and that's what we've been doing, and that's what we're going to continue to do. I want to thank the elected officials who have stood with me. I want to thank the leaders of community organizations that have stood with me. My partners in the labor movement. And I think I see the Beyonce of labor, who hasn't been speaking to me for a while for a very good reason, but I am so glad that she is here today. That is Yvonne Wheeler, the head of the County Federation of Labor, because we are a union town, and we are a town that understands that union jobs are the way we deal with affordability. And David Green over there from SEIU 721. And let me just say, we also have leaders of the business community here, because it takes the business community, the labor community, grassroots organizations. We can have the city that we know we all deserve. Los Angeles is where I was born and raised. Los Angeles is the city that I love. Los Angeles is the creative capital of the world, where we dream and we make our dreams come true, where our industry was leaving, but we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back because we understand the good jobs and the business opportunities that come from the creative industry. We're going to build a city where parents and kids do not have to navigate tents, because in the nation's second largest city, there should never be anybody that is sleeping on our streets.
Man, dude, she is so full of shit.
Have been doing it, and we are going to continue. We are a city.
This sounds like her acceptance speech or something. Like she already won. That's exactly what it sounds like. And she's full of shit. There are so many homeless people that are out there that she should have been trying to help all this time. She's full of shit.
Bro, not only that, LA is infamous for having Skid Row, bro. Skid Row is like a bunch of blocks of just, like, unless you see it, it fuck you up in the head to see that shit, bro. Because that is downtown LA, some of the most expensive property in the world. People are sleeping in tents on the ground. And if you go there early in the morning, you'll see the people coming out the tent with a uniform on going to a fucking job.
Damn.
And that's been going on forever, bro. That ain't no new shit. So this shit this bitch talking about, like, fuck out of here, bro. Like you said, bro, that ain't new. And Skid Row got to have one of the largest, most densest populations there. That's just like literally downtown, just sleeping in tents, like nothing's happening. And it's not just like homeless people, like they're just homeless and crazy. No, it's working people in tents sleeping on the fucking street, bro. Like it's normal shit there. So man, get the fuck out of here with that. She said she won already. She said, yeah, I'm just, man, I don't know, bro. This kind of shit.
Yeah, she won already. Yeah, this sounds like her speech that she won already. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah.
Raggedy ass chick, man. No sense, man.
Over these last 3.5 years, we have laid a foundation, and we're going to build on that foundation because we know what a city we have and what a city we can be. And let me just say that tomorrow begins the second half of this journey. Now, you stood with me for the first half. Will you stand with me all the way? Will you stand with me all the way? What happens when we fight? What happens when we fight? Well, let me just tell you, that's what we've been doing over these last few months. We've been fighting because we're not going to let somebody turn back our clock. We are not going to do that. We are going to continue moving our city forward because this is the greatest city in the world. And I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for believing in me. I appreciate you for standing with me when others doubted me, because you know who I am. I have devoted my entire life to serving the city that I love, where I was born, and I'm going to continue to do that all the way to victory in November. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Move this man!
That lady is full of shit.
Bro, they don't. So the Democrats don't have no black men no more, bro. We only got black women.
That's it.
No black men no more. They don't even try no more, though. They just put all women up there, though. It's crazy. And she got a man. She married. Is she even married, bro? She got another from the rainbow community, right?
She might got. Yeah, Karen Bass married. She was married to Jesus Lechuga in 1980, but the couple divorced in 1986, and she never remarried. Let me see. Is Karen Bass gay? Oh, okay. So she's not gay, but she's a strong ally to the LGBTQ plus community.
That sounds like she.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like she right on the fence. Nah, but it says that she has a daughter as well. Okay. She got a daughter.
Yeah, from that first relationship. Yeah, a lot of them gay girls got that first relationship, but he got blowed up, and after that, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever, bro. I mean, I just don't.
Jules said
I don't
that black
understand
women
it.
check more boxes.
No, they don't. It's black men check more boxes. They just want to weaken. They want to weaken that part. They want to look. This is what they want, in my opinion. And you tell me what you think. I don't think they want black men to look strong. So they go get these women that are with all these qualifications and these pieces of paper, their degrees, and I'm like, oh, look, she's so qualified. But it's the same thing that we just talked about earlier with black people, period, in tech. So we ain't got no black men. We don't got no black men that's qualified. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop this. Like, that would mean that if she's so qualified in the state of California and there ain't no black, that would mean there's no black men that's qualified to do this job. That's what this would mean. That are Democrats, they're equally as smart, equally as whatever the hell, because they don't even put them up no more. And they're doing this all over. And it's not just California. Everywhere you look now, it's a black woman. Like, they have weakened black people's stance. Like, black people as a whole, like any ethnic group, you can't move forward just women. That's not how you move forward. You move forward with the men. I don't understand why this is such a hard concept, bro. Like, it ain't. It's never been in history where women have moved ethnicity ahead. It's never happened. So why would we think it's going to happen now?
Right.
Whatever, bro. That's all that gender war stuff that these people be playing these little games with. Because they want to remove men out of the household, and specifically black households, because we keep falling for this nonsense that don't make no sense. Because if you can take men from being the source of power, and you can tell women that, then they somewhere in their brain they believe that they don't need no man, which we're the only group of people that keep running around talking about they don't need a man, which is absolutely insane. Because all you're doing is being selfish and hurting your kids. That's all you're doing. Your kids are the ones that suffer, not your dumb ass.
Right. Yeah. That's a fact. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I am sleepy than a motherfucker, bro. I'm about to take my ass to bed. Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, man. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, bro. Yeah.
Hey, well, you got to cover your boy. You got to cover your boy next. The other day, you got to do another show on the moon landing because your boy Shannon Sharp gonna have that fake. I don't even know if he's a fake astrologist. I'm gonna call him a marketer, astrologist. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't trust that Negro because he smiled too much. I never seen a black man smile that motherfucking much, bro. Man, talking about serious issues, bro. I can't trust nobody like that, bro. Can't do all the goddamn smiling when you talk about stars and quasars and your ass over there like ear to ear grinning all the time. And he got that whole shit wrong with that last meteor that we had that he didn't want to acknowledge. He got all that shit wrong. I mean, every bit of it wrong. He was all wrong about it. And that nigga, man, he is their person that they push up to prop up like regular science. Just keep pushing this. Pushing the line and his foolishness that he's going. So you're gonna have to have a thing on show on that, because I don't know about that. He gonna try to defend the moon landing on Shannon Sharp show, which don't make no sense, bro. It's a whole nother complicated thing. But you gotta do the show on that. All right, Kev, man. Appreciate you, man. Everybody listening, man, hit the like button. Subscribe to my boy Kev, man. We need you out in these streets, Kev, man. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good one, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you too, bro. Thank you. Yeah. So hopefully everybody had enjoyed the show and everybody had a wonderful night. Let me see. Jewel said, I was going to be in bed by midnight. It works out. It's been nice listening to you, gents. Well, Jen, I definitely do appreciate you for coming through. Man, listen, bro. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful night. And I got a feeling that Spencer Pratt is going to lose this race. But with that being said, shout out to all the white women out there. This has been a fun night. We're going to continue to make America great again. I'm out, y'all. Have a good night, man.
All the pretty bitches love Reese money. Reese money, love the pretty bitches. Rich off my music and keep me a plug. No security with me cause I came with my gun. She kept threatening to leave, but I ain't just scared chasing us. I told her what's fuck me gon' come. Them niggas polluting the slum, fake drugs. Don't care where I'm going, I'm getting some money. Had talked to my daughter, I knew this was coming. No key to your heart, they all want something from me. Don't fuck with these niggas my son. She fuck with these niggas, I can't fuck with her. My little bitch a diva, she crying and screaming and pulling me in for some more. Lay in that little pussy and pray to Allah. This sexual healing, I bust and keep going. Just don't treat them bad. Oh, I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying and talking to me. Could you let me speak? I just need time to see where I wanna be. When you love someone, just don't treat them bad. Oh, I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying and talking to me. Could you let me speak? I just need time to see where I wanna be. I'm all in her ear, I don't fuck, I make love. I come with a hook, I'm a cap, I take charge. My dick touch some places, make her fall in love. My thumb in her butt, she ain't felt that before. I told her eat that dick, I make love with her throat. Sloppy and slow, I just put on the show. You know how it go, let me nut in your throat. Let me nut in your throat.